Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. Sorry for being out of breath. My basement has flooded. So my wife and I are desperately trying to keep the dirty water at a minimum. But yeah, welcome. For those that have no idea what this is, hi, we're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Having 5 parties living, existing, and breathing for those that do in the same homebrew world. The wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. Yeah, we're here with New Moon. Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
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 Hi. It's been a weekend, friends. So we've already had to be a little bit creative today, as my new printer took a dump.
No.
So this weekend, which means that I had to, like I said, get creative, and we'll find out what that means here in a second. So we are very. It's gonna be fun. I'm honestly actually kind of pretty excited about it, in a weird way. But then I came walking in after my shower and stepped in water all of a sudden. So, anyways, announcements is not much. We will be starting some one-shots up during the middle of September. So be on the lookout for that. What else? That's it. I think that's pretty much it right now. So, yeah. Before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So, Matt, please take it away.
Absolutely. The party began on the streets of Hassamal, seeking a vantage point to await a sight, signal, something that alluded to what Daphne had clued them in on the session prior. They scaled a residential building to hide in a rooftop garden overlooking the Kukur fighting pits. While awaiting, they discussed their next moves as the Bastille and Arlo spotted the mysterious, massive Shirome Tower. Their stakeout was interrupted when thick black smoke billowed from the Kukur, causing a chaotic stampede. The party leaped into the fray, with Ianthe and Arlo getting trampled by the panicked crowd. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. I just remembered Arlo basically being walked on the whole last session. Sorry. In the chaos.
Whatever. He's a floor mat at this point.
I mean, some people would pay for that kind of experience, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's living his pancake era. Let him be.
Trampled by the chaos. In the chaos, Prisha, long thought dead, reappeared and began pursuing a cloaked figure who mentioned setting charges. Titian, believing he was seeing a ghostly vision of Prisha, being led by them, tackled the figure and learned the charges were a distraction. Adim located one of the devices, a smoke bomb, and the party deduced the entire event was a ploy to clear the Kukur. Their investigation concluded with the horrifying realization that the houses... Kukur. I knew I was mispronouncing it right.
Yep.
Wrong. Their investigation concluded with the horrifying realization that the houses they had been on were likely the source of the real threat aimed at the Shirome Tower. The session ended with Prisha transforming into an undead-looking bear and Titian mounting her to charge back towards the chaos. That's what the session notes read. Was that correct, Joe? Because that might have been wrong. The houses were the thought of the...
Dude, I have no idea. I have no clue. I was gone.
Okay.
If there was any session for you to know what happened, it's this one.
I'm going to say this. The session notes say that the threat is actually in the houses that were emptied. The threat was actually in the tower. Shirome Tower is where I believe
Correct.
we said the threat was.
Yeah.
Also, to add to this, Grienne, don't know why I pronounced it that way, but Grienne noticed that the houses were empty and that they were sort of devoid of anything but like plants and weird things left behind. So there was some like definitely fishiness with the houses, but we deduced really the threat was back at the tower, probably due to missing and Daphne. And that's what happened last session.
I think we said it was just a battle tactics check that you made. So it's not like it has nothing to do with necessarily them. It's what would be the worst thing.
The worst thing would be the tower, yeah. And I rolled a nat 20.
Right.
And that's what led it. I just wanted to make sure I clarified that because, yeah.
Okie dokie. Cool. Let me get the dice cam because I think we're going to need it. Any questions or things to add? Thank you for covering the recap, Matt.
Sure. I will say, I guess this wasn't really clarified in my recap, but we all know that Prisha is actually alive right now, not just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Prisha's with you guys. You guys, I mean, you are riding on Prisha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Talk amongst yourselves, guys, just for a second. I just need to make sure I get this camera up.
Um,
All right, so we're all cool with like the plan. We all know the plan. We've talked about the plan. Execute the plan.
There's a plan?
We have a plan.
I thought we were just
one I
running
talked
into it
about
blind.
earlier
and-
this week.
I know.
You all
I
literally commented on
knew
it.
Kay and Jack didn't really comment immediately, and I was like, they didn't read the plan.
I didn't read the
Sure
plan.
didn't. Listen,
They didn't
I've
do the
been in
homework.
Utah all weekend. I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I forgot
no, no.
Utah's still in the 1980s and doesn't have internet. I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Okay, actually though, I was in a brick house and had terrible service.
gonna say to be
Oh
fair,
god.
Like you joke, but like actually kinda.
Did you go to one of those like soda pop shops where you get like all the weird soda
Yes.
pops?
Yes. Shout out to Fairview, Utah and the Fizz.
Amazing.
Like actually, yes.
it's wild.
So
Yeah.
do you guys want to tell the other players what the plan is?
It's okay.
I wasn't
we
going to talk
can
about
just
soda
start
pop
with the
shops, but
read.
yeah, sure.
Okay. I mean, you can do that too if you want.
We got it. Hey, Joe, we're just buying you some time here. As they would say in Utah, we're just spinning the yarn, Joe. We're just
All right.
We're just churning the butter, yo.
churning the butter, yo.
Oh my god.
I've never been to Utah.
It's okay. You've been to Ohio.
Ohio is the Utah of the Midwest, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
So-
if it's true at all.
I'm just making claims right now. Is all I'm doing. What was the plan?
Seattle
The plan
the
is written.
LA of the North.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. The plan was that we decided. Me and Chelsea had a car ride. We were talking about not going into the tower because it seems like the risk versus rewards is a little unbalanced there, right? So like seems like if we go in the tower, we get caught in the explosion, absolute TPK. We could find out some interesting information, but it's no guarantee that it's information that would be actionable for us.
Well, just a reminder, you can't enter the tower. The tower has no
I mean,
entrance.
You say that, Joe, but like I would find a way.
I just want to make sure that's
Um,
very clearly defined, as we've said that multiple times. There is no entrance to Shirome Tower.
Well,
No
that makes
scene.
it
We
easy.
have just talked about.
Decided we shouldn't go in it.
We've already decided we're not going to go in it, but now I want to go in that tower more than I ever have in my life. I'm kidding, but no.
Like,
The thought was that
you know there's an entrance underground. That's why Daphne was down there.
Technically,
And
Krista had
so,
taped
Absolutely.
stone, so we could just make a door.
but no, we were going to. What we were going to do? We were going to try to help get the people out of the way and save as many people as we can, while the high charisma people were going to help do a whispers campaign for the Bastille.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then I think everyone else is like
Oh.
helping out with like either the guards or helping like do good deeds, and then Titian and is just there, I guess, to be propped up.
Okay. All
Hey
right.
guys, I'm a bear.
I know.
And Krishna is going to continue to be a bear.
Sweet. Roar, baby.
You could steal their picnic baskets.
Jesus.
With my visibly beating heart. Hey, boo boo! Let's get them picnic baskets.
I should have tried to take a drink of water when I made myself laugh.
Joe looks so already done. Like,
Well,
so sorry.
It's been nice.
I'm just going to be clear. I wasn't aware that there was a change to the plan.
We posted
So I
this
built
like
this
2 days ago.
entire. You gotta ping me, guys. We talked about it. We talked about that. You gotta ping me.
You know what? Let's see where the night takes us.
Yeah, we'll see. So I did build this entire thing in the assumption that you guys are going to try to at least possibly save. So we'll see.
Let's see where the night takes us.
Okay.
I just a reminder. I have 5 campaigns I run. You gotta ping me if you got something solidified.
To be fair, Arlo spent 4 hours stuck under the feet of a crowd. We could very much not leave this place.
That's true.
find
Arlo's
out.
full dead. Let's clarify that.
Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be doing much of anything.
Hey, it was so nice playing with you.
Yeah,
I'm so glad
yeah,
we got to
you know,
meet, and we'll miss you.
Of course.
I look forward to seeing you in other campaigns.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely. I definitely didn't get off and make a backup character instantly.
Oh really? Oh really?
You know what? As long as it's not a two-faced tabaxi, I think we're good.
Hey, bitch.
Here.
Listen. Listen. I don't have a follow-up, but Linda, listen. Listen, I miss Ada every single day. Ada did nothing wrong.
Well, you know, I don't know because you were gone. I don't know if you were keeping up, but you know we are talking to like Ada's sister-in-law. Like we have
Yeah.
direct ties. Yeah. That's fun. So in some ways, Ada's not gone. They're here in memory, in spirit.
Near, far,
Far.
wherever you are.
Oh, please, no. Your voice is fine, but that song.
No, Jack, you can say, "Hey, shut up." Please, for the love
No,
of God.
no. You
That's
were
okay.
singing correct intervals.
All right, you guys want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe.
please.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, relevant question.
Oh my God.
Do tabaxi go to the Eminence, or is it just Leonin? I want to know if we're going to see this face again, either this session or the next. Just
We'll find out.
I can tell you that Adim does not know.
Well,
Sorry, I
if
didn't mean to laugh that
Tabaxi go
hard.
to the Eminence, do French Leonin go to the Eminence? Just curious, just wondering. Relevant question.
no, because apparently they don't stay dead. Prisha.
You know what? I'm not nearly smart enough for the fact that you are just on one today, Brandon. I need you to take pity on my very, very tired brain.
Okay, we come back in to where we left off with the party. Truly in the second of that moment, Titian, you have come down on the other side from the line of guards, of Leonin guards that are trying to handle the crowd coming out. You have taken a moment to sort of take in the surroundings and sort of collect why, what, where, when, how, and recognize that in this moment, you and only you have a fair assumption that this was the distraction, that there was a reason for this, but this is not where the attack is actually happening. The rest of you are in your respective spots. I would say, Adim, you are kind of like further in on the in the building where the Chakur takes place. Ianthe, Arlo, and Green, I believe you're by the gate. So you guys are relatively close. But only Titian is on the other side of this line of guards. So I'll say to be able to figure out how to get out from this, I'm going to say everybody roll initiative.
Grian 19.
Prisha 17.
Arlo.
Matt
8.
11.
11.
Deem rolled a 16, but is under the effects of haste, so I don't know how that would affect it.
I don't think it affects your initiative.
Okay.
Arlo,
8.
8. And Anthe,
15.
15. Okay. I'll roll for guards. Ooh, guards rolled real low. That's good. Okay. Green, you're up first. Green, what you do know is you did absolutely see, I would say everybody except for Adim saw Titian and Prisha Bear leap over the guards to the other side. So you know that Titian is currently free. It may be tricky for you on how to get out. I assume you're going to want to try to meet up with Titian, but it's completely up to you. Whatever you want to do. It's your turn.
I met Arlo down on the ground, and then Arlo was able to get up.
Correct. Arlo's up.
So I will stand up in the crowd, so use half my movement to do that. And I will, I guess, try to move back out of the crowd to where
I'll start everybody up. Like, yeah, we'll take a second on that. So we'll say you're up.
Okay. Then I guess I'll make my movement through the crowd, or the remainder of the crowd, to where Anthe and Arlo are.
You are there. They're no more than 10 feet from you.
Okay, then that makes that super easy. Okay. Did you guys see Titian go that way?
I was
On a
too
bear?
busy getting up off the ground after being stepped on many times, so yes.
Okay.
Where did the bear come from?
Considering I saw the innards of its rib cage, I'm assuming it's Prisha.
I'm sorry, the innards of its rib cage.
All right, and that's Korean's turn. Prisha, you're up.
I'm sorry. So Titian is still mounted upon this bear.
Correct.
Is he guiding Prisha in any way? Because I don't think Prisha knows where to go beyond just moving forward.
Yeah.
I think
That's a good point.
Titian is. I mean, it's not my turn, but I would say Prisha would be the first person Titian would tell about what is happening, since you're right there. And I don't think Titian's been guiding in the way that like you would like a horse, or he
So
would.
what does
Barb.
Titian say to Prisha? It'd be easier for it to kind of get what Prisha would do here.
Titian would say something along the lines of, "It's not here. This is not where it's happening. We gotta. Something bigger's going on. This is just a distraction. This is just. We gotta keep our eyes peeled and alert throughout this."
Okay.
Do you
Prisha
tell
in there-
her where you think it's happening?
I can say it's happening in the tower.
Yeah, that's what I assumed you were doing
Sure.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. Prisha in bear form kind of does a as she like looks around for the tower in question and like sees it, and I think that she just point turns and runs toward the tower.
Okay. All right. What's the speed on Prisha Bear?
That's my new favorite thing in the entire world, by the way. And I'm certainly not saying that while I pull up the stat block. The speed on this bear is 40 feet with a climb speed of 30 feet.
Okay, 40 feet movement. Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right. So we'll say, for simplicity's sake here, Prisha, you're going kind of like dashing away towards the danger. Okay. Cool. Titian, obviously your turn is not up yet, but Titian, are you going to just stay on Prisha's back?
Yes, for the time being.
Okay. That means you guys are just leaving the party, just to clarify.
Right, but if I get off Prisha's back, then it's just Prisha. This is buddy system in my mind.
You got it. Cool. All right. With that, we go to Adim.
Has the distracting device in my hallway, for lack of a better term, gone off yet?
No.
Then I turn around and catch up with Titian.
Give me your full movement.
Without dashing right now, it's 60.
You're gonna need dash.
Okay, then 100. What's 120?
120.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So as you are in the crowd is thinning out at this point. So I'm going to say the DC has gone way down. Give me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
8.
Okay. You get 60 feet and then you get knocked down.
That's Constitution or Dex?
I'm sorry. It is Constitution or Dex.
I mean, it's the same thing. It was confusing.
Yeah.
Same roll.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah. I believe you said it would be a Constitution or a Dexterity, whatever's higher.
Okay. I have equal. So.
Or sorry, it was a Strength or Dex. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, strength is worse. So.
Okay.
And the Dex is the same as the Constitution. So I roll sure. I failed.
Okay. All right. So you get knocked down. It is. So we'll say that was the 60 feet of movement. If you'd like to dash, you can. Oh no, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws because you're hasted.
Oh, that's true. Maybe hopefully I roll better than a 5. 13? Is that enough?
Yes, 13 is enough. Cool.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Adim, as you are running forward, you see a line of Leonin guards trying to handle the crowd. But there is a possibility that they would would consider you as hostile. You're disguised, correct?
No.
No, you're not. Okay.
I don't look like I used to last time I was here.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I
didn't
understand.
have my tattoos. Everything is different.
Yeah. Okay.
Except for the
Give me a. Well, let's put it this way. So, taking the dash action. Sorry. No. 60 feet. 60 feet would get you to the guards.
Okay.
So at this point, you have an action to try to get around or whatever you would like to do with these guards. You see there are at this point there are 9 guards. There's a couple more that kind of jumped in.
Okay. How far away from me is Titian and the bear?
You give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Okay, cool. You see the top. You see like the kind of like the glint of Titian's shield as he probably has on his back in this moment. As you see him very far away, about 90 feet away, honestly.
He got really far in there. Okay. I will stop by one of the guards, like right next to them, and say, "How can I help?" Thereby getting them on my side and not hopefully against me. And I don't say it in Leonin.
Okay. Wowie. I roll with advantage too. Cool. The guard turns and looks at you and just yells, "You can get the fuck out of the way."
So then I run towards Titian. Dash.
You got it. Cool.
I tried. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yep. Yep. That was a. I'm just gonna tell you guys. There was a DC 13 that I rolled an 11 and a 1 on.
What would the result? What would the results have been if you succeeded?
Can't tell you.
Oh, okay. So get the fuck out of the way. Okay, I get the fuck out of the way.
I'm saying you got very lucky there. Is what I'm saying. Cool. All right. So that is Deem's turn. Ianthe, you are up.
Okay. I'm God. I'm watching Tishy dash off. And I'm going to start. I'm going to tell Grian and Arlo, I've got an idea. Watch Tishian, and when he does something cool, draw attention to it. Start telling people to keep their eyes on him. And I'm going to go running after Tishian, and I'm going to send him a message. I'm going to cast message, and I'm going to say, hey, I've got an idea. Start doing cool things. We're going to draw attention to it.
What is the range on message?
Oh, God. Give me a second. I want to say it's like 150 feet, maybe. I could be wrong. Good grief. Message is 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. Okay.
And
So
not
give
enough to
me.
have eyesight on them.
Okay. Give me a strength and dexterity saving though, because you would have to get closer to be able to do so, and you're still in the crowd.
Okay. Both or just one? Strength or dex or both?
Strength or dex. Yep.
Oh. 14.
14 will do it. Yeah. You're able to maneuver through the crowd. You definitely have eyes on the guards. I would say the guards would have to be about 20 feet in front of you for you to cast this.
No, I'm casting it on Tishian.
I understand. I'm saying to be in range, you'd be about 20 feet in front of the guards.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll make it subtle.
Okay. You got it. All right.
Get the points.
Okie dokie. Right. Tishian, you get that message. It is your turn.
I think Tishian tenses up a little bit. Ianthe basically telling him all eyes are on him. So, shit, I gotta do something cool now. Shit, all right. He's gonna start gesturing like really what he feels is strongly at different points of the arena while he like keeps looking for where the possible like entryways or like details of like what is happening in the tower to like gain more information, because that's all I'm picturing is like we're below the tower. You said there's no entry points.
You're nowhere near the tower. The tower is like at least a mile away.
Okay, so then can you help me paint a better picture, Joe, of like what is it around here that I can glean information from? Because like the smoke bombs underneath the tower were what we had.
No. The smoke bomb's under Shakur.
Under Shakur, the under the stands basically is what I remember.
Yeah,
so,
under the
like,
building. Yeah, it's
anything...
kind of I think like a Parthenon sort of like thing.
Sure, yeah. So
Or
in
not
this
Parthenon,
arena,
Coliseum, you know what I meant.
In this arena, is there anything actually here that would be of use for Tishian, or should we absolutely get out of this arena?
Yeah, so let's clarify where we are. So you're nowhere near the arena. You went out into the street.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So you were out into the street because the guards were at the entrance. You jumped over the guards. So you're at the other spot. So you're in the middle of the street. And then Prisha took off towards the tower.
Okay. Well, Prisha's taking off towards the tower.
Right.
Then I will.
So as far as like your surroundings, it's the street. And there's like There's people.
Sure.
I say there's some people that are like running towards you, but for the most part, they're like people that are kind of like. There's definitely. There's definitely a lot of like commotion and things sort of happening around you, but it is just kind of a normal street.
Okay. As a player, I'm at a little bit of a loss here because I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't sound like there's much to do besides keep going towards the tower.
Yeah,
and there's not much on the way there. But, trying to play into the game you're setting up, Joe, is also like the plan that we did have of like, do we want to stay and help the citizens or go towards the tower? I'm kind of torn between that right now. It sounds like
I fully understand. That's why I asked when Prisha was taking off if Titian was going to stay there or go with Prisha. So I don't have is what I'm saying is I don't have an answer for you. There's no answer that would be like, yeah, that's what I would do.
Sure. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the scruff of Prisha's neck and just lean down as Prisha's galloping or whatever bears do. Ianthe has a plan. I think we need to go back. She's told me to look really fucking cool right now, and I don't know what that means, but we can't just run away just now. And then hopefully hopefully Prisha responds to that and we start heading back the other way. I'm assuming passing a Deem at some point who was trying to get to us hastily.
No, because you guys went 80 feet from Medine.
Sure.
Yeah. So this is going to be this. I'm just going to let you guys know this is going to be one of those sessions that's going to be very important to recognize, to be listening in what the other people's turns are doing too, because then you'll guys. I do have a map for you. It's just not right here. So just to kind of keep that in mind.
What I heard was the Dean was chasing after Titian, and that's what I meant. Not necessarily that we were going to pass him right now.
Gotcha.
If I have time for one more action, I would like to activate the Rocky Talkie and just whisper to everybody there, since I am far enough away. The real threat is at the tower. This was all just a distraction.
Cool.
And then I'll just finish my turn right there.
I love it. All right. Sweet. I'm trying to get you. There we go. Cool. All right. So you move back. You alert everybody as saying the tower's the thing that we have to worry about. Beautiful. All right. Arlo, it is your turn.
Okay, since he doesn't have a Rocky Talkie, he's a little confused as to why everyone's running around, but the last thing he was told was by Ianthe was to spread the word, spread some kind of word about the Bastion. So he's going to kind of meld into the crowd of people and just start saying like, oh my god, that can't be, was that the Bastion? And then like he's gonna start pointing in the direction that Titian took off in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna start doing.
Yeah, I love that. Sweet. Interesting. I'm gonna give you an option here. So Arlo, I'm gonna give you an option for a persuasion check, or this is a weird way to kind of put this, but or I'm going to give you the option for an athletics check. Here's my rationale on this. Are you saying this loudly or persuasively? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm trying now. That's a great question. Well, Well, he's
And I
gonna
would
try to
say,
get
I would say you
people to
can like
look.
relate this to like what you're better at.
Oh yeah, persuasion
so
1,000,000%. So, I believe he is trying to get people, like, persuade everyone to look in the direction that he's pointing in. So I would say persuasion.
cool.
Also, it's +6. So a 25.
Okay, cool. 25. Yeah, absolutely. So you, so are you staying where you are at the gate, or are you moving forward?
Oh, he's moving into the crowd, and he's just gonna, as he keeps stepping, it's a different. Was that the Bashir? Like, no, that can't be him. Like, why would he be here? And just keep pointing in the direction towards Titian. Like as he's moving through, if it's possible.
Cool. Yeah, you got it. Give me a strength or dexterity saving throw as you are still in the crowd.
Yeah. Oh my god, a dirty 20.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're totally able to kind of stay up and relate the concept of the Bashir being involved in what's going on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you start to hear some people like saying like yelling among them like Bastille, and then some people saying like, what is a Bastille, and others having to explain. So like not everybody knows, but yeah, as far as these people go, yeah, that's very good.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. It is the guards' turn. So the guards, Anthony, being within 20 feet, you are not right up on them. You're not addressing them. So I rolled with disadvantage on them possibly reacting to you, and I rolled a 17 and a nat 20.
No.
Yeah. So you hear three of the guards yell out, "It's her!" Actually, I'm gonna roll a d4 for it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only one of the guards actually. So only one of the guards comes up, yells out, "It's her!" Bring her in, and runs up to try to grapple you.
He's like running up. Can I just try to outrun him, or like dodge him?
No. So it's going to be a contested athletics against your, I assume, acrobatics.
Yeah, it'll be acrobatics.
Oh, that's not good. What'd you get?
Wait, super.
Oh, I forgot to roll on the thing.
Very good at acrobatics. I got a 12.
I got an 11. You just managed to. You just like truly. Here, let me make sure I put it in there so we can reference it later. That is a 7 plus 4.
I rolled a 6.
Shit,
Plus
that was
6.
so bad on here. Why? Incredible. Yeah, so you were able to kind of dive out of the way. The other guards, I'm gonna roll. The other guards are still busy with like kind of handling the other people, but to see how many he's able to get the attention of is 4. So on the next, so you're able to see others that are kind of like looking in your direction, but you are able to slip out of grasp for now.
Can I try to aim for a crowd, like a cluster of people?
You're pretty much in the crowd. I would say, like, honestly, go ahead.
I want to lose their eyes. Like, I want to get where they can't, like, get lost in the crowd.
Yeah. So you're in the crowd now. Like a 17 was pretty high for them to be able to kind of catch you. So honestly, like, move like 10 feet to the left, 10 feet to the right. If you're able to sort of like really like disguise yourself in some way, you would, yeah. Most of the crowd has now dispersed into the street, so you're close to most of the crowd, but there's still a crowd kind of going. So yeah. I think I get what you're saying, like as far as like the flavoring sort of thing of it. Yeah, but you would probably have to do something to fully be hidden.
Well, I'm gonna cast a spell, but I'm gonna wait till my turn to do it.
You got it. Cool. All right. So the rest of the guards are going to try to do their guard thing. Let's see if they're actually able to do it. These guards suck. Last session, they couldn't roll above a 5. And this session they rolled a 6 on keeping the crowd from being nuts, which means that the DC is still so kind of is like it's a good and a bad thing. The good thing is the the bad thing is the DC is still at 10 for our saves to not get knocked prone, but I would say, Anthony, you still have advantage on your stealth check. They have disadvantage on their check to see. The only reason why Adim had advantage on is because Adim talked to them. Which again, Anthony, kind of another thing is like, why do they know me? That should be a concern. All right, to the top of the round, it is Grian's turn.
Yeah, I think because everybody else ran out into the crowd, I'm probably just going to put my hood up and I'm going to run into the crowd as well. And in a similar fashion to Arlo, I think I'm just going to start turning to people and be like, what's going on? Do you think this is in retaliation to when the Roar slaughtered that village of Mir?
What? Just for clarification, you said slaughtered?
Yeah, they killed people.
Okay. All right.
Sowing the seeds of dissent.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say that's a deception check.
What is my deception? Deception. A +4. Okay. That'll be a 15 on deception.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This crowd's pretty dumb.
Things are crazy. They don't, they're looking for answers. They don't know what to believe.
100%. I just realized that we've seen that in the base game. Just going nuts. Just leave the light second somewhere. It's gonna be better. Maybe? Why is it so bad? Okay, we'll figure this out. Definitely effective for sure. Anything else? Sorry, give me a strength or dexterity saving throw. You're in the crowd.
I guess my movement wise is taking off in the same direction as them, whatever that 30 feet will be. And then it's a strength score of 17.
17.
One of my higher saves.
Great. Yeah, you're good. Good lord. So you're moving your full. Well,
30.
Give me a perception check.
God, these are terrible. 21.
Okay, cool. You heard. It's her. Bring her in. And you saw like Ianthe's hair kind of like whip and like kind of disappear into the crowd. Like mechanically speaking, on her turn, it will be doing that. But you definitely are able to like. You're able to understand that at least Ianthe, in her current look, is has been made.
Would I like be able to, and you can say no, be able to minor illusion really quick, like a tall planter from where I saw her, or like where I see her turn, to be like, oh my god, something popped up? Or obviously like you can still go through that if you ran through it, but it's just like if they were to turn and be like, oh, there's a planter, like give her a second to like get the fuck out.
Maybe not. I mean, convince me something else. Not a planter because it's
not like
it's a stampeding crowd.
It's not like a planter. It's like when you go to the mall and there's like the either like square or rectangle, like not necessarily a divider. Like they're not like that long. I'm trying to think.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like it's
Okay.
like a half wall thing that they like put plants in.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
How big is the minor illusion able to be?
I think it's like 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot cube.
Okay. Cool.
But I would try to match something that is also already in the courtyard, so it wouldn't be like too obvious. Like, oh my god, a palm tree in the middle of the forest. Like,
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Sweet. All right. So in that regard, so catching that green, how close do you get to the guards?
I can do it from 30 feet, so I'll do it as far from them as possible, where I can still.
You got to give me a number.
If the guards are chasing Ianthe and they are 15 feet away from me, I'll do it from that 15 feet.
Okay. You got it. So we'll say the guard that came up to Ianthe was 20 feet, ran 20 feet. So from that guard, 15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's 35 feet from the line of guards. Cool. All right. Would literally pretty much have to roll a 19 and a 20, which I did not. So, cool. All right. That is Green's turn. It is now Prisha's turn.
Prisha Bear, Prishian with Tishian on her back is going to skid to a stop. She's running full speed. She's dashing, and she's going to do the cartoon skid to the stop and turn back around to head towards the rest of the party. And as she does, she's going to like rear up on her back, like on her hind legs with Tishian to do something cool, and then just like bound forward, like her big paws digging into the ground as much as they can. Like she's making a show of being big.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, give me a performance check. And Tishian,
stats?
no. And Tishian, actually, maybe is it your? No, you don't. Do you keep your? Yeah, you keep your.
It's just mental, I believe. It's like insight and perception, but not like any physical stats, like acrobats and stuff would be the bears, but any mental, like intelligence and stuff, you would keep.
Yeah, so you still have your intelligence.
Okay, great. Well, then it's not -2. I'm sorry, what was the roll again?
Persuasion. Or, sorry, performance.
Performance. Okay. 13.
13. Okay, cool. All right, not bad. Tishian, give me a strength or dexterity saving throw, your choice.
All right, that's a strength 25.
Cool, you got it. Yeah, you're able to hang on as Prisha Bear rears back, and you see a bunch of people kind of like run screaming in terror as there is a opened rib cage underneath. Full on looks like this kind of like Bloodborne sort of thing of like, oh, the mouth is in the stomach type of creature. And then goes bounding forward. Prisha, I'm going to say that that check was not necessarily to be seen because, hey, guess what? You guys are definitely seen. The check is to see whether or not you have to make dexterity saving throws to keep from plowing into the people in the crowd. So you were so terrifying. We could even call it an intimidation check. That people are making way. So beautiful. I love that. All right. So you're moving 40 feet back to the position? Okay. You got it. Cool. All right. I'll roll something on that then. That's a 2 and a 5. Okay. Interesting. A lot of screaming going on, but all the guards are facing still towards the thing, so they're not really getting that there's anything new behind them. Last they saw was Titian, was that bear running off away. So they have not seen you return. Okay. Adim, it is your turn. You are able to get past the guards here. So I'd say you're kind of like on the other side of the guards somewhat. Like you kind of like, I'd give you like another 10 feet from that action. So you are somewhat home free. I would say like you're not having to roll like rolls within the crowd. The guards are able to at least keep from the save happening behind them. But you are able to see Titian and Prisha actually just came right back to you.
Convenient. Did I notice what was going on with Ianthe? Was I close enough to see that?
Good question. Perception check DC 10.
$10.
Cool. Yeah, you're just able to see it. And then I will say with a 10, you see a planter.
So I see it, and I see a planter. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. I will, given the interaction with Ianthe, then I use Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay.
It is personal. It's just me. It's the Mistweave Concealment, so I have +10 on stealth rolls. So
yeah. You're using the item, right? So what's the item you're using?
Shar's Amulet.
Shar's Amulet, cool.
Yeah. So once again, I'm like, okay, Shar, here we go. I'm just talking to it, even though I'm not really using the ring. And what I would like to do, it sounds like, if I'm reading this wrong, excuse me, that with Prisha running and then coming back, they're kind of splitting the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And the guards are on one side of that crowd. Is that correct?
No, I would basically Prisha ran away from the crowd down the street and then came back. So there is a split, but the guards are like to your back as you are looking at Titian and Prisha, who have just made this split in the crowd towards you.
Okay, I would like to be on with my haste. Hopefully I can do this and finagle this. I want to be on the side of the split closest to the tower. I realize the tower's far away, but like if I'm in the middle of DC, I know the White House is to my left, and I want to be on that side of the street.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so you're just trying to make sure that you're like
on the side of the
tower. If you were moving, you'd be moving with the crowd.
Correct.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So that way, between the Pass Without a Trace, me moving with the crowd, them telling me to run, it's like he's gone.
Love it.
That kind of thing. And then I'm going to spend my turn trying to figure out why Ianthe turned into a planter, but no, actually looking for Ianthe.
Okay. So Ianthe is behind you. Ianthe is on the other side of the line of guards.
Okay, so I thought she was over here. Never mind.
Yeah, she didn't make it through yet.
Okay, then what I will do is I basically, not to make this any longer than it needs to be, I'm going to basically be using my turn to keep up to where Titian is, but in the crowd. I want to be like in his zone. Like if you move this way, I move this way in the crowd. If he moves, or Prisha and Titian, if they move this way, I'm moving this way in the crowd. I'm just kind of like keeping up with where they are, but back a bit in the crowd. Yeah. Basically, like kind of like holding your movement so that when Prisha moves, Adim is moving too in that direction. So you're just attaching yourself to that. Yep, great. Right. I have haste for now. It's running out, guys. The Mistweave Concealment, they'll last for an hour, so we're good on that one.
Cool.
Even if I need to take a break. Anyway, so
awesome.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to follow them. The only other thing I will do aside from just mirroring them, is if it looks like there's anyone in trouble, going to be trampled, I try to get them out of the way. I will try to help them up and move them aside. Just like go that way looks safe. Just try and just do something to get them so they're not in danger.
Right.
But
Cool.
So basically, crowd control from my end.
Yeah.
Just because that's who a demon is.
I like it.
Especially if they're elderly.
I will say, Adim, just in case I sincerely doubt we'll need it, but never know. Go ahead, give me that stealth check, which you have that +10 on.
Okay. 25.
Solid. Yeah, that's great. Cool. Ianthe, you are up.
Nah. Okay, so I'm gonna duck in the crowd, and
I'm gonna say with that planter, say with the planter, the planter is it's. I will say it's blocking the opportunity attack the guard has in trying to grab you.
Great, super. So while I'm just trying to like get out of eyesight so I can do a quick alter self.
Okay.
And I'll make that subtle too. Oh, that's subtle too. Nuts. So I will. I'm just gonna appear like a young female Leonin.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna say just to give something to it. Give me a. I don't think this necessarily has to be a stealth check at all. I would say it would be an Arcana check because you're just like, how quickly can I change into this other being?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't get it to work on my computer, so I'm working off my phone, and it's not great. Natural 1.
So I've you guys have known me to do things where it's like, yeah, give me a roll as long as it's a nat 1. As long as it's not a nat 1, it's okay. And people have actually said, hey, stop doing that because I feel like you're jinxing me. So now I just don't say it. But that was absolutely, I did think it for sure. Yes.
But I didn't need that kind of negative energy here.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. That's funny. That's really funny. Here's okay. Let's have some fun with this. How much of a meanie do I want to be? I do want you guys to get out of here. That's what the DM wants. So I think what we're gonna do here is Ianthe. You remember a figure that you saw in your travels today, right?
Yeah.
That was like, that you just you couldn't remember exactly where you saw them. You're just like, like, oh, that's that was a female Leonin. Maybe you're like, oh, she looks pretty. Like, I'll just do that. You change into the actually, there's 2 ways this could go.
Oh, no.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do the funner way. You change into this female Leonin, and you immediately feel a hand grab you from the other side as you look at this male Leonin that looks somewhat like you. And let's have some fun. Caden, give me a name.
Bertha.
Bertha, there you are. Come on, let's go. And you see your someone.
Someone.
And is dragging you.
Oh God. I mean, I'm gonna fight it as best I can. Like,
Sure.
No, I have to stay here. They need me here.
If you do that, you do see like the guard is like pushing through the planter, trying to figure out what, like where you are. So Ianthe, you do feel like there's a moment of like, I can't stay here.
I think, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm like struggling, and I'm like, no, I have to stay. And then I see the guards there, and I'm like, actually, I'll come with you for a minute.
Yeah, Bertha. Oh my gosh, Bertha, come on. And starts to drag you. Man, well, okay. So alter self. I want to be clear on this for the people who worry that I'm too.
Don't feel like I have a furry arm.
Yeah, they're not noticing that. There's no way. It's chaos. But I do think in the in terms of alter self was enough to be able to kind of get past the guards no matter what, right? So what's funny is that you do get past the guards. You just now have this other sort of what does Bertha look like?
I would say she's probably whatever the Leonin equivalent of like a teenager is, and has, I mean, like what you would expect, like the tawny fur. She's got like lots of earrings in her ears.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, you see the same sort of like tawny like fur, a little definitely taller, a little lankier and broad shoulder, but with this very actually ironically I think it's that same sort of like blue cutoff shirt that Titian wore for most of the campaign.
Yeah, I don't know much about what I know about Leonin fashion. I know from Titian, which isn't great.
Yeah. But yeah, he is dragging you. Okay, we're Leonin. Okay, all right, cool. As I say that to the guards and rush out, and yeah, I mean, using your movement, using his movement, you're out to the other side from the guards. However, he is still pulling you in a direction. Go ahead and roll me, Chelsea. Roll me a d4. And if it's a 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2. If it's a 3, roll it again.
It's a 4.
Cool. Oh.
Oh no.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, that's the right direction. You're running towards towards you don't know that you're running towards the Dean, but you're running towards Titian and the bear. While I think this figure is looking at you pretty much most of the time and not really seeing this giant bear they're about to run into.
Can I try, like, I'm right behind you. You don't have to hold on to me. I'm right here. You can let go.
Give me I'm going to say it's a DC 20 persuasion check.
Okay. Now I can do that, but my dice have not been doing super duper. Is it persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, I mean 19 is enough to be like, what are you crazy? No. Our parents would kill us. Come on. And is continuing to pull you. I'll say that's Ianthe's turn. Titian, you're up.
Okay. So I'm just gonna make the call that I saw none of that happen with Ianthe. There's just too much chaos happening right now.
Makes sense to me.
I see a Deem. Are we to a Deem? The Deem is right beside us, right?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, perception is 15 plus 24.
You do not see a Deem.
Do not see a Deem. Okay. Do I see any of my, besides Bear Prisha Bear, do I see anybody else on the team right now as I'm heading back towards?
I would say really taking that 24. Yeah, 24 is pretty good. Grian and Arlo, roll me a d20.
9.
8. 8.
Crazy. Well, good. We got those low rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
You just see Grian.
It's Jesse Grant. Okay.
Yeah, and you notice Grant because there's a large Leonin guard that's kind of somewhere near there that seems to be kind of looking through a planter for some reason instead of doing their job, and you see Grant is just beyond that.
Okay. All right. I don't think. I don't think there's still much I can do here. I'm just sort of thinking through here. I could. The crowd is running still. The guards are pushing people. I'm saying this more for my own thing here.
Arlo, you're on deck.
Yeah. Okay. I see a guard moving towards Gran.
You see a guard that is 15 feet from Grian.
15 feet away from Gran. Okay. How far away am I from Grian right now? I don't think I remember hearing that. Or how far away am I from the guard? Is it within 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to channel divinity. Abjure enemy. As an action, you can choose one creature within 60 feet that you can see, and they have to make a wisdom saving throw of 16. Fiend or Undead have disadvantage. I assume they aren't. Failure creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0. And it cannot benefit from bonuses to speed for 1 minute until it takes any damage.
That's Abjure enemy?
On success, the creature speed is halved for 1 minute and until the creature takes any damage.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So that's the other one. Yeah, I was thinking of the Vow of Enmity. Okay, cool. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Fright for when frightening creature speed is 0. Can't benefit from frightening.
Yeah, I want to. While riding the back of this corpse bear, I want to scare this guard so bad and get into his head that he stops looking for my friends.
Okay. The DC.
The DC was, I believe, Wisdom 16.
Beat it. 17 on the die.
Well, their speed is half for a minute still. So in case that comes up.
Cool.
But that will be my action, and I don't believe I have any bonus actions.
Yeah. Are you like? How are you doing this? Are you like roaring? To like, what does this look like?
I think I kind of picture Abjure enemy as something a little bit more psychic. Weirdly, it's the first time I've ever used it, but I think it's something that's much more. Because like if I'm roaring, it's my daunting roar. That's what I have as a daunting roar, right?
Okay.
But like I feel like this is something that's much more about a glare that like I'm giving, and it's sort of like seeping into the enemy's mind.
Cool. Yeah.
And
I like it.
yeah, that's sort of just how I'm picturing it. I'm picturing like cheesy 70s horror movie where it's like the eyes in the background are fading in and out. It's just sort of like bad visual effects.
Okay. You got it. Sweet. Yeah, you see. Okay, cool. I have a way to handle this. So fucking dumb. I also forgot that this planter is minor illusion, so he's actually peering through the illusion to like look at this, to like look for this, but now is dealing with some deep sort of existential crisis about this planter being here. There's a okay, I guess I'm feeling silly, so we're gonna do that. I guess there's like, we cut to a moment of like him leaving for work, some day just being like, okay, bye honey, and then knocks into a planter. And then like, yes sir, no, I'll be there right away, knocks into a planter. And there's just like these cut sort of scenes of this, and it's like this planter is because Grian, you did say it was like the other planters in the courtyard, right? It's like this planter is following him. So you see him just start screaming at this planter, "Why are you following me? Stop haunting me." Cool. And that's gonna half his speed for sure. Yeah. Anything else, Tishin?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Cool. Arlo, you're up.
How do I follow up someone yelling at a planner? Am I right to assume this crowd is like full of Leonin?
Not full, actually. No, it's pretty mixed.
Okay.
Because the Chakur is in the middle, and it's also there for the mob, and the mob is not just Leonin.
Okay, I guess my question, because I don't know. Are there any Leonin near me?
Oh, for sure.
Cool. If it's possible, I wanna start moving towards like the outside, like the edge of the crowd. That way, if something happens, I don't get like trampled again, and I could be prepared to like teleport out into like to safety if I need to. But as I go, can I like walk behind a Leonin? And in Leonin, I want to say, what is going on? Is this the sign we've been waiting for? And I'm just gonna keep. As I'm walking, I'm just gonna. Anytime I pass a Leonin, he's speaking in Leonin to make it sound like there's other Leonin on the fence about the roar. And then anytime it's not a Leonin, he switches to common of like, what is this? Like, is this a sign? Like, what is going on? And just keeps as he's doing it, he's making his way to safety just in case he needs it.
Okay, so here's my question to you. So you're kind of continuing this same sort of thing that you're doing before, and now just adding some Leonin spice to it, which I love. To move out of the way of the crowd is to move within sight of the guards.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So they're not rolling with disadvantage on you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, you do that. I say honestly, I mean, you're not going to roll higher than the 25 and you would have advantage. So we'll say that kind of carries over for the 25. You continue to kind of disperse those seeds of like, what is going on. Really also fueled by the idea of these guards really not being able to control this crowd at all.
Yeah. I think he's
cool.
wanting to keep the chaos going because it is in a way helping the group. But until something changes, he's saving all of his stuff for whenever it's needed.
All right, so that was a straight roll of a 5. Cool. All right. Sweet. Anything else on Arlo's turn?
Nope.
Okay. So you are kind of moving out from the way. As you get to, if you're still trying to kind of make your way out, you're at a point right now where you could pass the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Passing the guards as you already know what one of the numbers is. I would be rolling with advantage unless you're doing something to distract here. And I will say, just above board, because I loved the concept of what you were doing before, you like mechanically you did already do that. So if Arlo's trying to do something to get past these guards, I would allow a retcon on that.
Does he? Okay, I guess my question: does he know the plan is to get past the guards? Like, has he seen other people going past them? Like, has he seen Ianthe?
I would argue that you're definitely not wanting to be caught by guards.
Yeah,
that's something he would know.
Let's see. No, I think he's just gonna try to push through and hope that he can get through them. You're
just gonna try to push through?
Yeah, I can't. I don't really have anything to cause a distraction with to get through, so unless I misty step past them, if that's possible.
That would, I mean, yeah, it's absolutely possible.
Then that is exactly what I'll do. He'll
Yeah.
get within range to misty step past them and just keep walking.
Cool. No roll on that necessary at all. Yeah, you misty step past the guards and you show up right next to Titian, Prisha, and most likely you can't tell, but Adim.
I think seeing the undead bear, he has like a little bit of like that moment of like, what is this? This is not natural. Do I kill this? But then he sees Titian, and then he's like, I'll ask questions later and just keep going.
You got it. Cool. Awesome. All right. I believe, is Grian the only one that's still in the crowd?
Unless Ianthe got pulled out of the crowd by that guy.
Ianthe did, yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure where we are in initiative order. Cool. So it is the guards' turn. 4 of the guards break off to also look for Ianthe and is now standing around this guard who is yelling at this planter that all of a sudden just disappears. And he is still, like, the guard is still screaming. So now at this point, there are 4 guards that have actually been distracted by this moment, as a couple of them are probably trying to make the crowd like assume this is some sort of exercise or something, like trying to kind of dissuade the crowd from paying attention to this Leonin who is just fully losing his mind. And the other 2 are like trying to kind of like pull him in and be like, dude, hey, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing, like just trying to calm him down. Which is ironic because I would say that takes away their furthering the difficulty of their ability to control the crowd. So they're going to roll disadvantage. 10 and a 7. A 7 is just enough. So Grian, on your turn, the crowd is at a spot where they've slowed down enough where you're not having to make that roll. So all you have to do is worry about how you get past the guards, which there are a lot less of. So they're going to roll with disadvantage on anything now.
Okay. I think movement wise, I think I'm gonna try and push past them, like I guess where they broke off, right? Because that would make sense, like where they broke off to find Ianthe, kind of use that space to.
Sure. Yeah. We're using the mechanics still in the same way. Like if 4 would break off, they would break rank and spread back out. They're trained enough to do that.
Okay. Does the crowd seem to be pushing past them, or like they're kind of creating a wall that they can't go past?
No, I'd say that they're probably now at a point where they're able to sort of like convince probably very forcefully screaming at the person in front to tell them to stop, 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 right? You know what I mean? Like that level of crowd control is you have to convince one to do it and then domino effect to go across. So that's pretty much what's happening.
Okay. Then I guess to be I'm going to be more of a menace. As the person turns to me that's like, oh, they said to stop, I'm going to turn to the next person and be like, oh my god, I think they're trying to keep us in here because they know that they know that this is in retaliation for things they've done outside the wall. And I'll roll a deception check again. It's fine.
Okay, I want to clarify something because I love this. Just mechanically speaking, because there has to be a thing of like how the crowd works. If you are able to convince the crowd to re-panic, you're still going to have to roll a saving throw to get out from them, but I'm going to say you don't have to roll a saving throw to get past the guards.
Okay, that's fine.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, so another deception.
Yeah. Yeah. Deception. I'd say deception or well, no, you're convinced something that you know for sure is not what's happening.
It is a 12.
A 12. Okay, cool. So a 12 is does not seem to be the relentless force of the Leonin trying to go by here. So it is slowing down. You are going to have to try to figure out some way to get past the guards. I am rolling with disadvantage. And I would say just for like the penalty of that is you have less of an option of what you can do.
Okay. I guess as they are doing that, and I have put that word in the ear of the person behind me, doesn't necessarily need to make a panic, but right, we're like dissenting, right?
You're starting the conspiracy theories.
Yeah. I am going to duck, like I'm going to crouch down into the crowd, and I'll misty step past them.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. No roll necessary for that.
Sweet.
Okay. Cool. With that, the only situation that is pressing right now is the fact that there is a giant undead bear in the crowd. So I just want to clarify that. So I'll say Titian, roll me a perception check.
$23.
Okay. Ianthe, it would be your turn before it was Titian's. How are you trying to break from this guy as you see Titian and the bear?
Yeah. I think, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then if I have to, I'll do the other thing.
Go ahead.
Okay. It just, like, maybe I'm gonna stop and say, look at that bear. Do you see that? Oh my god. And, like, try to get him to look and be a distraction.
Okay. Okay. You're trying to distract him enough to be able to
Slip away.
pull from his hand? Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. I'm going to say he definitely on his turn saw the bear. So he's probably already sort of freaked out by it, but give me an acrobatics check to be able to slip through. While you're rolling that, Adim, do you alert Titian to say that, like, hey, I'm right here?
I didn't realize Tishy was that close. I thought Arlo was. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right next to the bear and Titian.
Yeah. I'll just, actually, I'll so that I'm not drawing too much attention to myself, I'll go into my walkie-talkie and be like,
cool.
I'm to your left.
Got
right
it.
here. So he knows where I am, but I will also add, I'm probably going to be hard to see. Just so that way, if I do drop out of sight, he's not freaking out.
Sweet.
I got an 18.
18, yeah. You slip. And now you start to hear just in the crowd, just, Bertha! Bertha! And then you hear a, Michael! Michael! And you see Bertha actually come running out. And you realize in this moment, like, oh, I changed it to Bertha. Bertha was, this is the Nat 1, remember? This was the woman who actually, I just saw her. She just went into the arena. I'm lucky I didn't just run into her.
I'm going to throw the hood of my jacket.
Perfect. Awesome. Cool. So with that, we are out of initiative. It is still a scary sort of moment here. Titian, you're able to see, well, technically we're in initiative right now, depending on what Titian does. or Titian and Prisha, you guys kind of are sharing the same turn in this moment. But Titian, you are the 23. You are aware that pretty much everybody is here. Assuming Ianthe gives some sort of signal that it's her. Otherwise, Titian would go in probably trying to rescue you, Ianthe.
I still have my same clothes on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the 23. Yeah.
But
You know she's good at it.
I know she's good. So I know she is. She still looks like a Leonin. I just want to clarify.
She looks like a Leonin in Ianthe's clothes.
In Ianthe's clothes. Okay. So I can, with a perception of 23, I can put together. Okay.
I'd say so.
Ianthe is. Gotcha. All right. Before I jump in, I want to make room for Kay, though. This Kay, since we're sharing a turn.
Kay's a bear.
Okay.
Kay can't do very
I'm
much
a bear.
right
You can do a whole lot as a bear.
Rawr.
So I think I'll just look down and go, Ianthe? Okay. And then I will pull up on Prisha's mane. Not hard, but gently, like, just enough to let Prisha know to, like, rear back, I feel like, and make a really
Okay.
strong show.
Okay.
I mean, you only get to ride a bear so few times in your life.
Wait.
Titian, give me an athletics
So-
check. Prisha, give me a
Ooh.
Constitution saving throw.
You read my
Oh
mind,
god.
Joe. Joe, you read
I
my
mean, that'd be-
mind.
I think we're thinking the same thing.
Oh, no.
An 11,
Oh,
Joe.
Yeah. Okay, please tell me what happens.
Okay.
I don't even
Go
need to know.
ahead, Matt.
Titian, did you roll above an 11?
I did. I rolled
Okay.
13.
Damn it. Yeah, so I think Titian probably holds on, right?
Yep.
Wait,
Oh,
did you-
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not talking about the same thing. What happens?
No, we do.
Okay.
So yeah, as he pulls her mane, or like her scruff, I guess, everything's fine, except that there's like a handful of skin and hair just in his hand that like detaches from Prisha.
And remind me, am I standing right there?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
Absolutely.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
I've missed you, Prisha.
Roar!
just in time.
Yep, that's Prisha.
And I just want to have it said that right before this moment, there was a comment that was, "What can a bear do in this moment? What? Prisha's just a bear."
Well, yeah, that was a bear, not an undead bear.
I imagine it like those videos where the guys
bear.
walk up to their friend, like, "Oh, you need a cloth," and like rips the back of his shirt off.
Yeah, it's very much like not to be gross, but like, you know how like if you've seen like videos of like how rabbits kind of get skinned, it's like that, but Titian just did it accidentally.
Jesus. Okay, so I've
revolting.
so what I was aiming for was this look of like sword in the air, one hand, and like gripping the bear with the other. And I think as I get up there, I'm just now riding a bear with a strip of flesh and the sword in one hand, and the sword in the other, as the Bastille of Hasamal.
I almost want to yell, he scalped a guard.
And when they make a statue of this moment, they will make it accurately, but not really sure what that was about.
Oh my god. So I will sit there. I imagine that all eyes are on me in this moment, right?
Sure, yeah.
And are we out of combat?
Bro, you just skinned a
I mean,
bear.
technically, no, right? So like, the
Okay.
guards are within range here, so it's really just dependent upon what you're gonna do.
I'm just gonna like rear up, and I have that like trying to have that hero moment that's just awkward as fuck, but on New Moon's level for sure. And then I think go down and just sort of like look at the crowd. Hey. And like I'm just sort of like blinking in the moments. Of, like I only thought, yeah.
Say something.
What the What do I say? What do I say? I just skinned Prisha. What do I say?
Okay, never mind. Hide the skin.
Okay.
People of Hasamal.
It's the best here. Get him! And you see a bunch of guards start to go in your direction. The guards are very much close to you. Look, if you're gonna say something, you gotta say it real quick as you're tearing off, or
I was handing it off to Ianthe to say, but like
I understand time is a factor in this moment here. You get what I'm saying? So I think
Sure.
like Titian, as you say, like I'm frozen, I don't know what to do. It's more of like a thing of like that's the time, that's the turn.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah, you do see the guards kind of running towards you.
I mean, okay. I guess the question is then to attack the guards or not, I guess.
Attack the guards or
'cause
run,
we're not fully together right now because I have a Deem and Ianthe and Prisha there. Is Arlo by us?
Yep, everybody's
I'm
here.
right beside you.
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. That was my fault. That was what the perception check was in the beginning, was to see if you were able to see everybody, and you did. So everybody's here.
Okay. All right. Then I will just turn to Grianne and just go, I think it's time to go.
And do you
Okay.
go?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we're all dipping, right? That's the plan.
I think that's what we're dipping. I mean, I
I
think
feel like
that's what
I'm
we can
asking
do.
above table. Like we're all.
Yeah, you dip or you fight guards. I would argue that,
I don't want to fight anybody. Let's go.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Titian, you'd be aware that like this would just waste time.
Right. Well, that's why I don't see the point in fighting guards here. So I feel like we
I don't
gotta
either.
dip.
Okay. Then as I pull out the key, if Titian wants to say anything really quick, he's more than welcome to.
I mean, I would love to. I don't feel like we have
Oh.
time for a speech.
That's
I was trying to set up a speech, and I guess we don't have time.
right. You
for it,
don't.
so
I mean,
we
you
need to
do.
go.
I mean, unless you want to like say like to everybody else, like, yeah, fend off the guards as I do a speech. So are you guys just ignoring the tower?
Yeah.
I have a question. How many guards are there?
There are 9 guards in total. One of which is not doing great.
I can attempt to make 5 of them not go anywhere with hold person, but that's a.
I'll be honest with you. Like, honestly, if you guys wanted to, if the choice was we're going to let what happens in the tower happen, we can do a full like Lord of the Rings sort of like Gandalf is having his speech as the rest of you guys are just fighting off the guards. I'm fine with that.
I think we should just. This is just me as a player saying here. I think we should just use the key and get out. Personally,
I agree.
So, I do have a question. If the tower falls and the Bastier had this big moment, what happens if people start putting what happens with the tower with the Bastier and it not be a good thing? Then everything was for nothing? Like it's not a good, like they don't look at the Bastier being back as a good sign?
I don't
a
think
very-
we have time to figure that out.
That's very. You have an hour. You guys know you have an hour.
but an hour to get a mile down the road, search through a whole tower to find what's going on, and then possibly glean information that we don't even know if is useful to us. Possibly stop what's happening, but we don't know fully what's happening there. I think from a logical standpoint,
Okay.
it makes more sense to just get out, personally. But I will go with what the party vote is. I just think we should vote on it and like make that decision right now,
Right.
personally.
I'm going to say this is not a railroading thing. This is me as a DM being very clear. I'm trying to be very, very clear on what's going on. Innocent lives are in danger because of how things transpired. You guys now have things going off earlier than they were supposed to. You get what I mean? Like you guys even said at the beginning, you were like, well, maybe we get the crowd to sort of disperse. And it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I just want to be clear, like that's a very big possibility.
God. I thought the crowd was starting to thin.
Yeah, they're into the street.
Yeah.
I mean, the house across the street was emptied. That's the range you at least know of the danger of what might happen here.
Okay, can Brown Bear yell really, really loud and try to scare people out of the street? Like,
Yeah, you can try that for sure.
I mean,
intimidation? Question mark.
Yeah, I would say honestly, do you guys want to just go to break and then maybe just talk about it a little bit? Yeah, let's do that. Cool. All right, we'll take our 10-minute break. We'll see you guys in 10. Here we go. All right. Okay. Welcome back. So after trying to figure out exactly what it is, the new moon is having to decide and deal with, we are now. Oh, that's the wrong one. It should be Angry Crowd. We are now in the midst of this crazy crowd of people. We have Titian riding a undead bear. All of you are around Arlo, Grian, Ianthe, and the assumption is you guys are going to run like the Dickens.
That is correct.
Yes.
So, going for my hero pros with Prisha, picking up from there, just landing back
Stop
down.
moving stuff, whoever's doing that.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
I will just get on the. I will get on the walkie-talkie with all my people, so I'm not saying this too loud, even though they're all kind of right there. And just go to the tower now, and hopefully we'll just go immediately back the way we were coming, right to the tower.
You got it. Okay. Cool. And with that, we are off. As we follow our heroes here, things are going to get a little bit more interesting than they are on this map, considering the. You know what? No, they're taking their spots. They're taking their formations here. This was a mile up the road, so you guys are booking it. I'll say everybody here, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, assuming that you're all, unless Titian's trying to get there first, assuming that you all are within Titian's aura.
Am I still writing Prisha?
That's up to Prisha.
And how long does it take?
If I am,
I mean, yeah.
Let's handle what I've asked for first, and then we can handle the other stuff before we go into what we're doing. Unless what I'm asking for, unless you're asking something that applies to what I'm asking for.
It might, because my haste is about to run out, so I want to know how long it's going to take me to get there. You said a mile, and I can walk a mile pretty quickly. I'm assuming I can get there before my haste runs out in 4 turns.
Been a minute.
I just did the math. For those of us with 30 feet movement, it'll take 17.6 minutes.
You have 60 feet of movement because you'd be dashing, I assume.
Well, so with dashing, I have that doubled.
Right. So the assumption is you guys are staying together, unless you're not. So I'm answering a couple of questions at once. So let's, unless it's piggybacking off of the question with the Deem, let's handle Deem's things first. Okay.
Basically, my goal is this: since my haste is going to run out, I want to get far enough ahead of the party that with their dash, when my haste runs out, I will have a round to just take a knee. They'll catch up, and then I'll join them.
Oh yeah. It's just because you're just out for a round, right?
Right, but I want to make sure that okay.
Yeah, then you're fine. Yeah.
That, so that there's not a question later.
Yeah.
Of,
you were able to move 120 feet, so you're able to make that distance and do that. And I think you kind of did that before, so yeah, that's fine.
I've done it before. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. That was my big question.
All right. Give me those con saves, everybody.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Prisha Bear 21.
Okay. Did you add Titian's thing? I don't think it's gonna matter actually.
Oh, 14.
Okay, actually it does matter. Yeah.
What's Titian's thing?
it's +4 to your save.
25.
There you go.
19 for me.
What are we rolling?
Constitution saving throw.
I got a 17.
Okay.
And what do we add for Tishine's?
Plus 4.
Man, that made that with math worth. 27.
Okay, cool. So you guys are booking it. You guys are winded, but you are not. None of you, thankfully, Adim, you're actually kind of weirdly the closest, probably because of the haste and like kind of going down. But none of you are actually having to deal with deal with mechanically the exhaustion. Some time has gone on here. You said, I think you said 17 minutes. That's if they're moving 30?
30 feet of movement.
Okay, so half of that is
Hold on, calculate.
about 9. So we'll round up to 10. So 10 minutes.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
Right.
I would, if we can, in that 10 minutes, I would like to, as I'm writing Prisha, if you'll allow this, Joe.
Sure.
I would like to doff the armor that I'm wearing, because I believe half plate takes...
That's crazy. No. I'm
Why
not
not?
going to allow you to put armor on while you're riding a bear?
Not doff. Take off. I want to take off the armor that I'm wearing.
Oh, take off the armor. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, doff is taking off. I apologize.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think I was trying to look up the exact like timing of it, because I don't do much with armor.
It's supposed to
I
be.
think it's like 5 minutes for heavy armor or something like that.
I think it's 10, but I'll allow it. And the idea of like the. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. I appreciate it. All right. That is it.
Okay. Cool. So with that, we will switch over to our battle map. I know Caden's having trouble getting in here. We'll assume that they're going to keep trying. But here is not that. There we go. Okay. So here is our map. So, you guys are all here. Question. Prish, are you dropping Wild Shape? Can't hear you.
If we're doing it in yeah, I know. If we're doing it in like a pseudo initiative, I'm gonna wait till Tishian gets off of me. But when Tishian dismounts Prisha, she will stop being a bear.
Okay. For the sake of the a bear arriving and a bear staying a bear is pretty much the same thing. So I would say it makes a lot of sense for you guys to kind of like duck into an alley, disappear, and do that. So I'm going to assume you guys did that, if that makes sense.
Then she is no longer a bear.
You got it. Cool. All right. So, as you guys are running down the street here, you see that the crowd itself is starting to, like, you still have like people that are kind of like looking, like trying to appear, but about like a half mile, you see there's less people that are looking at the doors. So most of the area around here is aware that something went on in the Chakur, but honestly, it's a fighting pit. Like those types of things happen. So I think for a lot of people around here, they're actually really just they're kind of assuming that that's something that the guards are going to be handling down there. So there may be some guards that periodically make their way here or make their way forward as there's going to be more that are coming in. But here is our map. So the tower is right here. I'm going to back out a little bit more so you guys, so just the camera can see how big this freaking map is. This is because my printer broke. Here we are. So we have the tower in the center. Tishian, roll me a history check here. Give you a chance on this. DC 15.
$12.
Okay. You cannot remember if this building here is barracks or just armory. It is fully fortified sort of stone building that does match this one here. Somewhat, they both have this like kind of like heavy sort of stone that's not connecting with the wooden houses that are here, and here. There is still stuff going on. There are horse-drawn carriages. There are people in the streets. You can see all the little silly guys are Leonin, the ones that are Leonin guards. Ones that don't look like Leonin guards are not Leonin guards. They're just basically townsfolk. But the reality is that one of these townsfolk is most likely part of the people that are going to be setting this off. So you guys have to figure out who it is and where they're going. And you have to do so. I'm going to round down. I'm going to say just 60 minutes. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to break this down into 5-minute rounds. So if there's combat that takes place, it'll work the same. There's just an added sort of thing that I'll talk about when that comes up. But you guys are essentially doing, you're still running in initiative, but you guys are going to be doing what you can. And the goals here can be specific. They can be spells, stuff like that. But it's all going to be 5 minutes is one round. Any questions on that? You guys still have the same movement. Yeah. Also, the townsfolk and the guards also have an initiative. All right. I don't hear any questions, so we're gonna get started. So this is a new new moment. So we're gonna say it's a new initiative. If you guys would like to roll for initiative.
Okay.
And we'll put Prisha back.
Prisha 13.
Nadim 11.
Green 5.
Tishian 19.
Gosh dang it.
Arlo 21.
Joe, that 8-legged bear is frightening.
I know, right? I had actually put that in last minute. I was like, oh, if you guys show up with the bear, I guess I have to have something there. So there it was.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll get Prisha in here.
I just realized you took the tarot cards I made for the.
I did, yeah. Actually, I was like, yeah. What's the best way to connect who they are? All right. Cool. All right. So let's get those initiatives again. Grian.
5.
Okay. Prisha.
13.
13. Nadim.
11.
Ianthe.
6.
Oh boy. Tishian.
19.
Okay. And Arlo.
21.
21. Okay, cool. And I'll roll for, this is for the townsfolk. Oh, and I can actually probably get rid of the angry crowd as they have now gone to a busy city. Okay, so that was for the townsfolk and then the guards. Wow. Interesting. Okay, Arlo, you are up first. So this is, again, just to keep in mind, because I'm very surprised there was no questions. I'm sure I'm not that good at explaining things. 5-minute rounds. So what you're doing is what you're doing for the 5 minutes.
Right, and we're just trying to find who is part of this.
You are trying to figure out how they're doing it and who's doing it
Cool.
so that you can stop them.
Okay. Gosh, I've never used this system before. Okay.
Also, if you have not used this system, it's relatively pretty easy. If you have, there's a little measuring thing on the side. So like for Arlo, trying to like measure out like distance, doing what, like that sort of thing. I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's double movement. I'll allow movement to be doubled.
Okay. 60 feet. What? I am right here.
And you guys can still converse, like, you know, like because it's 5 minutes. The assumption is you guys are able to kind of talk a little bit. It's not in the second things. Like
Well, before Arlo makes a move, can we do this? Not to step on your toes there, Caden, but do we have an extra? Who has the extra sending stone right now? We have one spare, right? Do I have it?
I have it.
Can we RP giving that to Arlo right now, possibly to keep him in case we do get a little separated?
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Hey, Arlo, before we do whatever this is, so you can stay in touch with us, and I'll pull the stone out, and I'll, like, put it out for you to grab. But the key is you can't show this to anyone.
What is this exactly?
It's a way that we can all communicate to each other.
Oh, so it's what y'all have been. Okay.
Yeah, it's how we all been communicating. It might be super helpful, so you're not left in the crowd again.
I'll take it.
And then I'll kind of demonstrate how to use it. So I'll just put my hand up, or I'll put it up to my mouth. And this is just simply how you use it. And then you'll kind of hear it in your mind.
That's strange. Thank you.
No problem. I'll put mine back.
So, are we looking around this place? Anyone have any good ideas as to where we should start?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Go for it.
So what I would like to do, concentration for an hour. Great. I would like to summon Fuff, and then I would like to cast the spell Beast Sense, which allows me to see through Fuff's. So I touch a willing beast, and that might be the censure here. But for the duration of the spell, I can use my action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears. And I do believe that basically Prisha becomes pseudo-catatonic while she's looking through Fuff's eyes. But I would like her to run through, or I would like Fuff to run through and kind of like find some of these people over the course of the next 5 minutes. And I think Fuff's, I don't know if they have a stat block for Fuff, but I assume that he probably has very small movement speed.
I'll allow Fuff to have your movement speed. That's fine.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so that's what I would like to do, is just have Fuff kind of going around to the people that he sees and kind of listening to them, seeing if any of them are saying weird things about a plan, or basically a little spy pig. He was a war pig, and now he needs to be a spy pig.
He's a war guy.
He's a war guy.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. I will be in the process of making a fuff.
Hey, thanks. If you need a picture of him, I will get him.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking around the map at what is there. And a question about the area, and if you explain this, I apologize. Are these shopping areas around this tower, or is it?
There's some.
homes?
Like it looks like the market stall is the only thing that you know for sure, Arlo, especially kind of considering your character, is that there are some buildings that have like heavy sort of stone structures, and some of them are wooden or half wooden and like half stone. There are only a couple of them that have signs on them. So give me a perception check.
Easy enough. Oh, that's a natural one for 8 total.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty crazy looking tower.
No. Okay. Well, best place to start is anywhere. So, this let's see, this tent over here to our right. Actually, no. So sorry. This, I don't know how the pointer works. I apologize. This building right here, directly to our left, is that a place with a sign on it?
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, you rolled a nat 1. So
Oh,
I don't know.
sure. Okay. I guess I'll just walk over to it then.
Okay.
Head over there.
Yeah, I can control your character if you would like. I'm totally okay with doing that.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind when you guys are on here, all of these you can move all of these pieces. So make sure you only move your piece there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Arlo, as you come walking up, yeah, what do you do?
Well, if it looks like a shop, then I think he's just gonna go in and see what's on the other side of the door.
You got it.
Cool. Somewhere.
You go to pull open the doors to this very large stone building, and they are locked. You see this figure comes over to you. You see a female, black hair, brown cloak, seemingly human, comes over and goes, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Sorry, I'm not from this area, or from Hasmal, so I'm a little turned around on some places.
You're just gonna walk headlong into the armory.
That's what this is. I was hoping there was a restroom inside, or...
Well, okay. This is probably a. I want to be clear. This is a question that you don't need to answer. But are you a Leonin?
No.
Are you a member of the Roar in any way?
No.
I don't know if you should go in there. But you do you. You can knock. And she kind of goes back to her spot.
Was there anything off about her?
Give me an insight check.
Oh my god.
Yes, that whole conversation.
A natural 1 for 8.
You rolled back-to-back natural ones?
Yes! All dice hate me.
Okay, cool. I will message you here in a second.
Girly pop. I think maybe you need to go
15,
see
20, 25, 30,
a
35.
healer.
I know that's right. Seeing as this is the armory and he can't look Leonin, so I did 30. You said movement's doubled, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he's got. So that was 35. How do I move this little guy? There we
So-
go. I
Yep.
got
Yep.
it. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's just gonna start making his way to this next thing.
Okay. Cool. I messaged you.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. With that, it is Titian's turn.
So Arlo went towards the armory. I feel like, I don't know. How freely can I'm questioning how freely I can walk around this place. I want to. I'm not going to try to move things here, Joe, because I'm working this off of an iPad, and I don't think I can do it with any
just tell me
sort
where you
of
wanna go.
precision. I would like to investigate these horse-drawn carts. Are they closed-off carts?
The ones
Like,
that
are
have
they-
horses on them.
Are they like covered wagons? Yes, like the ones circling down to the like southwestern part around the like middle. You're just above it if you can scroll down a little bit, like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Are those
Uh,
covered wagons, or are they more like? Are they more like carriages?
They're carriages.
Okay. I would like to run up and see if I would like to run into it first for cover. From
You want to
some of
run,
the
so to be clear, these carriages are moving.
right.
You want to jump into a moving carriage? Okay.
I mean, not into it, but I would love to see if I can get a peek inside of it. And then also try to do it strategically where I have cover from any Leonin guards. So I'm specifically thinking about doing it sort of on the inside of the carriage.
Okay. Cool. Let's do a little measuring thing here.
I have 70 feet of movement.
Okay. Nice. So you're absolutely able to go up to this carriage. Now, when the carriage moves, you can move with it if you want to get up onto it. However, Titian, a big boy, there is a chance that you may be noticed by the people inside.
Yeah. I'm not trying to jump on top of it. I think I will definitely. I mean, is there a way for me to just sort of like peek into the carriage? Trying to do it
you
as
can.
nonchalantly as
So
possible.
the reason why I'm telling you this, just I want to make sure that because I'm being very careful to make sure that I'm explaining as much as possible here, because I don't want to be misconstrued in any way. This carriage has movement, so
Right.
it, like has a turn. So there will be a point in time where Titian, you are alone in the middle of because it's going to move away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to clarify that.
I get that. I get
Cool.
that. I don't know how else. I mean, I got to move around this place. So when it moves, I will try to keep moving alongside of it. But while I do that, I'm not trying to like jump on top of it and make myself even more, but try to like duck behind it. But I want to take a good look into it in case the explosives. I'm assuming explosives right now might be in the carriage.
Cool. You got it. All right. Give me a perception check.
Okay, that's +9. Perception check.
Or sorry. That would be investigation.
Doesn't matter. That'll be 3.
3? Okay, cool. Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, that'll be 17.
Okay, nice. Cool. So you peer into the carriage. You see that there are people in there. It's the glass itself has this like kind of like frosted sort of look to it. You assume there's probably only on one side. It's a very nice carriage. But yeah, you are unable to determine who or what exactly is inside. You do know that there's people in there.
But I hear no, just to also make sure I hear no talking. Nothing about what they're saying.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I will. I guess I can't hold movement. I assume, but well, I guess if I held an action to dash alongside the carriage.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Because you moved, so you were here. So 50,
That was just my
and you
regular
can
movement.
move. Yep, and you can move 70.
Yeah. You said we had double movement per round, right?
Right.
So that I have 35 movement, which is 70.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then we still only get 1 action per round. So still
Correct.
the same sort of energy token.
So you want to use your action to keep up with the carriage.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Got it.
I'm not ready to do the other things that I have that I can do. I need more information on. So I'm just going around checking on people.
You got it. Cool. So when the carriage moves, you will be moving alongside it. That works.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that in your turn?
That'll end my turn.
All right, you got it. It is now the guard's turn. Okay. I need... Oh, forgot to turn the dice cam on over here. My bad. And adjust it like I need to. I need stealth checks from everybody who hasn't gone yet.
Grian for 9.
I did
16 for me.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Anthony.
16.
Oh, same for Dean. 16.
Ew.
Okay. Nice. Prisha?
Trace.
Prisha already went. Prisha went first. And did
No, she
the
didn't.
fluff thing.
No. That wasn't your turn. Your initiative is...
Well,
What is your initiative?
I do believe 13, I think, but I do believe that since I am blinded and deafened by my own surroundings, so I don't know if I could make a stealth check.
Yeah, good point. Okay, cool.
I think that's a fail for me, dog.
All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's a great time for that to happen.
Yeah. Oh no, the path, it's gone.
I wasn't being facetious. You actually really did choose a good time.
Oh.
You guys are not within normal range. 12 and 11 is not enough to be over the normal thing, so they're just doing what they're doing. Like this, and really would love for you guys to attach yourselves to each other. That would be awesome. You know what? I'll just do this actually. They're making their movement here. Okay. So yeah, with the natural sort of fail, I'll say, Arlo, you notice that a couple of the two of the guards in front are looking at Prisha, who's just kind of like standing in the middle of the road. But I mean, there's a good amount of space between, so plenty of time for something to happen. Let me check to see if anybody else is moving. Be doing that. Okay, the guards have had their turn. It is now. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to say it's Prisha's turn.
Okay. What has Fuff seen?
Well, Fuff was right next to you, right?
Yeah, but he was going around to figure out.
No, he's doing it now on your turn. That wasn't your turn. Yeah. So we were kind of deciding, like, could I have done this before? That's what I was giving that. Like, you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Fuff, or I know that Fuff is going to go to. Oh gosh, where's the scale thing? Ah, nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The lady near Arlo, near the building that Arlo tried to go into, the square building.
Mhm.
I don't know how to use the pointer. If Fuff is using my movement, then he would like to go up to her and just kind of like sit near her, kind of in the bushes, or kind of near the building, and just kind of see if she's saying anything interesting or scary.
Okay.
Because Prisha, I mean, Fuff doesn't have to understand it. Prisha, like, can understand it. But I think that she's just like, oh, there's screaming a mile down. I wonder if anyone's worried about that.
Okay. Oh, come on, you dum-dum.
Also, how do we know? Maybe it's possible that we already figured this out and I missed it, but how do we as characters know what we're doing here again? Like, that we're not trying to get into the tower, we're trying to decipher who's doing the thing.
I assume you guys probably, like, I assume Tishian explained?
Cool. Oh yeah, he had the walkie-talkie. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Fuff can move, I believe it is 30 feet, but if it's doubled, then 60 feet.
Okay. All right. So Fuff is moving up to the woman.
Yeah.
Okay. The woman just got done with the conversation with Arlo, and now looks at Fuff. And it's a 4. She runs screaming. It's an undead pig. So she runs to these other people and starts to kind of talk to them about what's happening with this undead pig.
Okay. I can make that work. Can he use the rest of his movement?
Sure, yeah. Where do you want to go?
into the bushes between the building and the stall.
Yeah. Cool.
I think he's just gonna chill there for a minute.
You got it. We'll just give Fuff your stats for simplicity's sake for now. Fuff, give me a stealth check.
Ooh. Oh. 16.
16?
I don't have
Okay.
anything to add.
Awesome.
I was so excited.
So 16 is enough that the townsfolk kind of runs over, complains to other people, like help, help, help! I'm getting attacked by this strange, terrifying teacup pig, and they all turn and look in the direction and see nothing there. Anything else on Fuff's turn?
No.
All right. Cool. So it is now the townsfolk's turn. This woman is going to come up to you, Arlo, and gonna kind of get right in your face and be like, "You saw it, right?"
My back was turned to you, so no,
You didn't hear it? You didn't hear it come up?
No, I'm trying to find a restroom.
Look,
like
this guy is lying. He definitely heard it. And you see she's starting a commotion.
Ma'am, I don't know you. I'm just trying to find a restroom. Just because you're delusional and crazy and why am I the liar? You're the liar. What kind of creature are you making up?
You calling her a liar? You're calling me a liar? You're calling me a liar after I helped you. Look, you were the guy that tried to get into the armory for no reason.
As I told you before, I'm not I was hoping it was the restroom. I don't know.
You see two of these guards look in your direction.
I'm sorry, but the person saying there's an undead pig running around calling someone else a liar, you're the crazy one here.
Okay. Interesting. I will say these townsfolk aren't going to really do very much, except they definitely have eyes on you, Titian. Just really kind of confused as you're kind of moving alongside the cart. Also, the cart is going to make its way here. These people are going to hang out. People are going to hang out. These ones over here. I'm going to move up there. And this one, this guy right here is going to move. To here. Okay. And that is the townsfolk's turn. Oh, sorry, this carriage would also be moving. Okay. All right, and that is the townsfolk's turn. It is now Adim's turn. Anything on deck?
Alrighty, so to clarify, each of our turns is 5 minutes long, and during this 5 minutes we can move double our movement rate, so for a total of 60?
Correct.
Okay. Just want to make sure I got it. Okay, so what I would like to do, if it pleases the DM, I am going... Do you want to move me, or do you want me to move me?
It's entirely up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, so I am going to move myself. Let me measure to make sure I'm not being cheaty. Gonna move over here. You'll see I think you see the measurement.
Okay.
And I'm not running. I'm pleasantly sauntering. I'm just walking around taking in the sights or doing my best to do so, if that makes sense.
Sure.
I think I was in this zone. However, as I'm sauntering and walking by, did I just point at somebody for you? Can you see that I'm pointing at somebody? I don't know how to point. This
Yes.
person here. So this person, let me go a little closer. So this person here, this person here, this person here, this person here, and the one closest to me. I'm using my fighter ability, Know Thine Enemy, because I have 5 minutes and I was watching for one. I want their level.
I love it. That's great. I'm gonna make you roll something, but that's really good.
Well, I mean, it's a skill, and I'll roll whatever you want, but the book's
Mhm.
not even an action. It's just if I watch them for at least a minute and I have 5. So
Mhm.
choose the 5 people I'm walking by, like, what level are you? What
Yeah,
level
I like
are
it.
you? And
Um,
if they look like regular citizens, but they're like, oh, that one's level 12, that's what I'm looking for.
yeah, you got it. Let's do this. Let's do. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say every 3 you get 1 person.
I don't. So roll 3 times, and if
Nope.
I get.
So go ahead and roll, and then
Okay.
so the every 3 that you have. So like if it's 6, you get 2. If it's
I don't get it, but I'll roll. How many times do you want me to roll?
just once.
Just once, okay. 14.
14. Okay, so 14
Oh,
is
I divide that by 3.
you got it.
That would be 4. Got
Yep.
it.
Cool.
Okay.
So who don't you get?
I won't do the person who's still in front of me. So all the people that are to the west of me. Those
Okay.
4 people, I would like to know their levels.
Including the guard here.
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
And I get 2 by what it says. I get 2 of the following characteristics of my choice. So I'll take total fighter levels and total levels, so I can see if they're fighters or not.
Okay.
If that
You
makes
got
sense.
Yeah. So I'll kind of zoom in close so we can see. So we have 2. This is levels. 2, 5, 0, 1.
Okay. And are any of those fighter levels?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Sorry, actually 2 would be yes. Yeah, this guy has two levels of fighter.
2 level fighters. Okay. As I'm walking, I'm just like, I'm like, wow, that's an amazing tower. And then quietly, the people to my left are fairly low level. Just whatever to the party, as I'm talking. But
Okay, so you're given that
I'm
information.
sightseeing. Yeah, so that
You
way they know
got it.
that those 4 are low level as I'm walking and just enjoying the sights.
Beautiful.
Also, my pass without trace is still up. So even though
Yes.
I'm walking in plain sight, it's harder for them to discern who I am, and I cannot be tracked by non-magical means.
Yep, beautiful. Go ahead and roll me that stealth check just for fun.
I did roll one earlier. Do you want to roll it again?
Yeah, I'd say roll it again.
Okay,
Is this-
I'm just
we're not.
checking
You didn't
it
roll
out.
before we rolled initiative, right?
Correct.
Okay. So,
Wait,
yeah, so this is
yes, I did.
You
Wait,
did?
no, I didn't.
Sorry. You didn't roll one for. You didn't roll a stealth check. Yes, you did. You did because you did for
I did. I got
the
a
ones that
16.
haven't gone yet. 16.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I
So
got a 16. Do you want me to roll again?
yeah, you're in a different spot. Yeah, there's
Okay.
movement that's happened here. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm happy to. I just don't know if you want me to. Okay, so stealth. That would be a 27.
Yeah, baby.
So, yay, pass no trace.
Yeah.
So I'm being very non-interesting.
Cool. And the pass without trace lasts for an hour. Is that what you said? Oh, you're
So
good.
I'm guessing about halfway through, if I wanted to continue, I will have to do it again, since you said we have an hour to do this, and we've already spent a little time getting here. So let me know.
You only spent like 9 minutes, so it's pretty close. Yeah, we'll see. We'll say
Okay.
like the last 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know if I need to cast again if something goes wrong. But I'll try to keep tabs. And that's
got it.
about it for me, because
Okay.
I'm not really gonna like rush out and attack these people. I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
I will ask you this, based on what I'm seeing now that I'm closer to this tent and this building. Does this building have a sign on it? And
It does have a sign on it.
And does this tent look like it's been there for a while, or is it newly placed?
The tent does look newly placed.
Okay.
And I'll say the sign, because you're close enough here just to see it, I'll say the sign you see, for the simplicity's sake, we'll say here you just see a sign of a what looks to be a pitcher of ale.
Picture of ale. Okay. So I will also say, just comment on those things quietly. The tent behind me is newly placed, and it looks like might be a tavern south of me. Just so that way the party knows what's going on. And I continue walking, just looking around like, oh, how interesting. This is such a pretty sight. I'm so glad they told me to look at this. And,
Adim's really Adim might be pushing too hard into it, and really the pass without trace is what's keeping
Probably,
him. Yeah.
But that's it for me. So whoever's next. I
Okay.
can step away for a second, so I'll be
You got it. Ianthe, you're up. Green, you're on deck.
Okay. So it sounds like a lot of people are just kind of observing the area.
So far, Arlo has gotten into it with a woman about seeing an undead pig. Prisha is frozen in place.
Okay.
Titian has ran off to join in with this carriage here. And Adim already kind of has their sights on, has kind of determined that all of these people seem to be relatively low level.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do. Running out of spell slots. I'm gonna do detect thoughts and cast it around and try. I'm trying to listen for someone thinking about the tower, either thinking about a way to get in or thinking about what's happening to the tower.
Okay. Cool. So I'll say, because detect thoughts takes a minute, you'd be able to kind of determine a group of people somewhere. So you tell me where you're going.
I would cast it and casually walk around to get more.
You have 5. It's a 5-minute round. So this is something that's
Right.
it's equivalent to an action at this point now.
Right.
So I would say it makes sense for you to go take your movement, determine the group that you want to detect their thoughts of, and then cast it.
Dang it. I would want. Is there anyone who? I mean, it would be someone who I think is acting maybe a bit too casual, or maybe someone who. This is gonna sound weird, but so I feel like if you're putting on a disguise, the goal is to not be noticeable. So I'm looking around for someone who maybe is trying not to be noticed. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The most suspicious group, I'm gonna go see what I can get.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you straight up that DC on that would be a 20. So yeah, so give me an insight check, DC 20.
Okay. I can do that. I can hit that. Insight, you said?
Mhm.
Come on, sparkly dice. That is exactly 20.
Okay. Cool. All right. Interesting. Ianthe, you get an idea that this figure right here is purposely behind these people.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. If I have too many tabs open on my phone, or on my computer, it'll crash. So I'm trying to do things on my phone. It's not going great.
Yeah, man, I can move you if you want to.
Well,
Tell me
I'm
where
just
you
trying to
wanna
get a look for where I would want to go. Yeah, maybe go stand next to Adim.
Okay.
And try to listen to that group there. All of them.
You got it. What is the range on the
Tactful
spell?
is good question.
Oh, detect thoughts is on one creature.
Hold on. There's a big long description. I know I've done this before. When
You
you
use
cast
the
a spell,
spell
as an action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature within 30 feet of you. So for the duration of the minute, I'd like move around to each person.
I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So move you here. That's definitely within range for that. Yeah. All right. So moving around to each of these people, you get these folks around this figure. Yeah. Ironically, you see these two are actually here. And you hear their thoughts say, like, no one's really looking at those crates except for the guard. There's a guard. That kid's there. Kind of. Oh, come on, kid. Distract the guard for a second. So that's these two. These two are pretty much actually looking right up at the tower and going like, man, what a pretty tower. And this one right here, the one that you were most interested in, you hear them say, okay. All right. I'm here. Haven't been arrested yet. So maybe they don't know it was me. Yeah.
Okay. Two things. One, I've got my hood up because when I cast Detect Thoughts, I absolutely lost Alter Self.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both concentration. And then I would just speak telepathically to Adim. Sorry. Sorry, but this is the best way to subtly let you know that the group behind us might know something. Perhaps keep an eye on them?
Adim nods, trying not to wince.
Okay. And we'll say that's Ianthe's turn. Grian, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna spend my 5 minutes. I've already mapped it out, moving my 60 feet, and then I guess I'll use the action that I would use to move another 100, like another 60 to get to the 120, which is over here.
Okay. You got it. Give me a as you're passing the guards. What do you do?
I'm not necessarily looking for anything in particular. My mind is just get across the courtyard. So I'm not like looking at anything. I'm not looking around. I'm not really trying to be suspicious at all. I'm just walking.
Okay. All right. Lucky. Okay. You see there's a couple eyes on you. Some of them kind of further brows in your direction. But no one's changing their pace to turn in your direction.
Cool. That's it.
Okay. Green, give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20, you see that there's a sign right here that looks to be for some sort of herbalist shop. And you're pretty sure that these are houses up here. And here.
Okay.
All right. And first round is over. So that is the 5 minutes. So now we're down to round 11. We want to try to move probably a little bit quicker on this. Now you guys get the gist of it. Arlo, you're up.
Okay, so this woman is arguing with Arlo. I think in Arlo's mind, if we're looking for someone suspicious, he goes back to whenever he first met the group of telling them like hiding in plain sight, like right under people's noses.
Mm-hmm.
So I think part of him is like, is this woman causing a commotion because she's in on whatever's going on? Because he did not see what's his name, Fluff. Yeah, because his back was turned. I'm trying to... He'll just... Ma'am, I'm just trying to find the restroom. I'm not trying to cause any quarrels with anyone. If you could, just help me with that and I'll be on my way. You're the one dragging me into this situation.
Okay. So the tricky thing here for me is that there's a situation that you've already called this person a liar and now you're asking directions from them.
I'm aware, but I just mechanically...
So give me what your intention is. What is Arlo's intention?
Just trying to come off apologetic for calling her a liar, even though she's the one that's dragged him into it and hoping to get away from her. That way he can get back on track.
Yeah, okay. So you're trying to basically just seem like she's the crazy one.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool. Give me I'll say that's a flat charisma check.
Okay. Six,
okay. All right. You see one of the other townspeople kind of come over here and just go, well, wait a minute. There's no reason to get all hot and bothered about it. Rick, maybe we could just figure this out. It's okay. There's no reason to be freaking out right now just because everybody's in hospital. And you see that commotion is just being added to, which is for sure getting the attention of these guards.
Yeah. Mechanically, I've got nothing. I don't know. I keep using teleport to get out of situations, but I don't want to. Let's see. What is this? I think he's just gonna. I fully agree. There's no reason to. Sorry for my temper. And then just slowly try to back out of the situation.
Okay, where you go?
Let's see. Seeing Ianthe and Nadine down there. Green went that way. Prisha's back there looking dazed. If he can, he's going not to backtrack, but I think he's going to go back to Prisha since she's standing in the middle of the road.
Okay, you got it. All right. Anything else on Arlo's turn?
Kind of just shake Prisha, not knowing what she's doing. Are you okay?
No response.
So I guess I just want to point out that Prisha isn't incapacitated. She's just blinded and deafened. So she feels someone hit her, and she probably just goes, "Ah!"
I'm just trying to help you. I don't. Oh my lord! People in this city are weird.
Boy, guys. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. It is now Tishian's turn.
All right. Zooming out a little bit here. Oh boy. Ianthe has not shared at all what she saw.
She shared with a Dean.
Only with a Dean.
Right, but not with the rest of the team. Yeah.
Oh.
Shit. Okay. I'm going to... I don't see any way out of the situation without getting seen by the guards, unless I can try to. See, I have 70 movement. Okay. All right. I think what I'm going to do is try to pass the 3 guards that are right there at the bottom of your screen, Joe. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize my camera was off. Okay. The 3 guards that you have there in a row that are lined up right there. I'm going to try to pass behind them in the shadow that the tower is casting.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay.
With the intent to... I don't know if I can... I think I've counted 70 feet as to kind of right behind them.
Yeah, so 70 feet would get you there.
Yeah.
I would say if you're trying to be... Because, like, being stealthy in an open street is nothing. There's nothing to hide behind, so there's no... Right? So I would imagine you're probably kind of going more in this route.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing, too.
Yeah.
I would like to go that route and then try to... What I would like to do is, if I can, get that 70 feet, then bonus action dash and get us close to that... To probably to that sort of, I don't know how to describe it, tent-like looking object to the east side.
Okay.
As much as possible.
You got it. Yeah. So moving stealthily this way, like with your movement, your basic movement, totally fine. Right. That makes sense. Right. You're just kind of taking your sort of stroll. Dashing as your bonus action means you're dashing.
Right.
So attention will be drawn. Or could be drawn, I guess I should say.
Yeah. I don't have any other choice. That's just how it is. So
okay.
I don't want to use a Misty Step right now. And this place is just littered with guards, so I gotta get out.
Okay. Got it. All right. So you get there.
Mm-hmm.
And doing that, go ahead and give me a stealth check. I'll say with advantage as you're moving into the shadow. You got that dim light stuff. You got.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. That should be a 25.
Cool. Yeah, so no problem there. So now the dash here to get here.
About that area, yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. We'll say straight roll. You're starting in dim light, so I'll give that advantage to you, but you're moving out into that, so we'll say straight roll.
26.
Okay. Nice. Cool. That's crazy high. Cool. Tishian, having that armor off, Tishian is quick like the wind, and moves over to the tent.
Yeah. I mean, just for the sake of it, can I take a peek inside that tent?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a, you just want to look inside, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ooh. That will be a 13.
Okay.
I specifically want to know if it is like, are there people in it before I choose the duck inside of it?
Okay. There's definitely no people in there. Looks like there is a like counter space with some like crates and things like that. Like it's some sort of market stall that will be opening up or is in the process of opening up. But you don't see anyone in here right now.
Okay. I would like to duck inside of it for cover in this moment.
You got it.
And then if I happen to see just that's where the TNT's been hiding, great. But I'm just going to say that's probably not the chance.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on your next turn. Sweet. Now we move to the guards. Oh boy. Okay. These two guards come over, try to find out what the commotion is. Arlo, you see there are, or sorry, I guess they would come over here. Arlo, you see a couple of fingers pointing in your direction. And
Okay.
60 feet from there. Okay. So yeah, they're not speeding or anything like that, but they are going to come. They do look like they're coming over to walk over to talk to you. And actually, I'd say they're close enough there where they will just kind of call it like, "You there, sir? One moment, please."
I'll just look away from Prisha and see who's calling towards me and spot them and give a small wave.
Okay, you got it.
Trying to not look like I'm suspicious.
All right. These two are going to... I forgot these were attached. Good. Okay. These two are going to continue their rounds. Move out this way. This one's... Oh my gosh. So yeah, so they're gonna move closer there. I'm gonna figure out how to be able to just move just this guy in a second. Detach, please. Oh, I think they're attached to him. There we go. Okay. I want to roll a perception check on these guards here. 14 to 3. You do see one of them kind of walk up forward into the space that was there, looking at Korean. But that's as much movement as they do. You see this guard finishes the conversation he's having with these two, and is starting to actually, we'll be moving this way. Go there. Oops. And these guards are going to move over here. Okay. I believe that's all. This other guy's gonna come over here. Let's do this. Let's have Brandon roll me a d20. 11 or higher is good.
13.
Great. Okay, cool. So there are no other guards that come down the stairs at this point. All right, Prisha, you're up.
Great. Prisha is going to... Oh, Fuff hasn't heard anything interesting, has he? In this group over here.
Oh, no. Fuff has heard screaming.
Just screaming?
The conversation that Arlo and the woman was having.
But nothing, like, actually interesting. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, like, the conversation has been taken into that's what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that Prisha is... God, the beast sense idea was so cool until I realized that it wasn't. Yeah, Prisha's action is going to be to dismiss beast sense. And Fuff's just gonna kind of chill there for a minute while she can look and see Ianthe and Adim. She can look and see Arlo. Wait, where did Arlo go?
Right next to you.
Oh. Right. Well, Grian's all by his lonesome. Where's...
So just to make sure you heard, and again, just guys, make sure you're keeping an ear to what was happening on the other turns. There are guards approaching Arlo.
Okay. Because of the commotion. Prisha snaps out of beast sense and kind of just goes, "Oh, that was weird. What happened, Arlo? Why are they coming towards you? What did you do?" Oh wait,
Okay.
Prisha doesn't actually know Arlo's name yet.
No, not at all.
Nope.
Hi, what did you do?
Which is actually useful for this because you're not using his real name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
I had to pee. The story is I had to pee. I'm Arlo, but for this, call me Philip. I don't know.
Call me... Okay. So...
So wait, hold on. So okay, I'm sorry. Just a quick timeout.
You
So
heard
just
the
Arlo,
conversation.
you are
He doesn't know.
you got a commotion to happen, and then you're coming over to Prisha, who is incapacitated, and then Prisha comes up, and as you see the guards coming over to you, you are, I assume, whispering to this figure as they're approaching.
Oh my god.
All right, got it.
Also, and I guess not that Arlo would know this, she heard the conversation. She's trying to cover. All right. So, did you find a bathroom?
No, a
Loudly?
crazy lady just started yelling at me.
Yelling at you? What did you do? And she's gonna grab him by the ear
Okay.
and just kind of be like, what did you do? Apologize. Hi. To the guards.
I do like this, making the because the guards are walking up to something that is now just straight up awkward. So the question is, are the guards going to do their job past the level of awkwardness? So, Prisha, give me a performance check. Arlo, are you doing anything to help out on this?
Please.
Oh gosh. I think he's just. I didn't do it. Ow! 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 No, listen, sister. No, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything wrong.
You got it. You can roll with advantage.
The satyr and the like person with normal legs. 17.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
I didn't say if it was with advantage or disadvantage.
Disadvantage because it's mighty awkward, y'all.
I will tell you what happens. You do get one of them to break off. Okay. He's not dealing with that. But this one is going to continue forward on their turn. Cool. And actually, it's a round of 5 minutes, so we'll give him a little closer. All right. Anything else on Prisha's turn?
I think the only thing that would make sense is more aggressive scolding, but I don't think that mechanically it matters.
Sure.
So, yeah, no.
Okay. You got it. So now we go to the townsfolk. So the townsfolk, these two that Ianthe did detect thoughts on, are now just, meandering a little closer to these crates. And then, actually, I'll roll them a perception check. That's bad. They do not see the guards on the other side here. And one of them kind of takes a peek in. This figure... 7. Okay, sees what's going on and I guess joins in. And then this one, unbelievable. I'll say with a 6, this one kind of sees what's going on and decides that this is not a good situation and just starts to kind of walk away. And then, so this person is going to roll a perception check. Now, Ianthe, you have your hood up, correct?
Correct.
But it's still your same clothes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to hide me, but I'm not, like, putting a ton of effort into it because I know that I can't concentrate on both.
Did I have you roll a stealth check already?
I don't even know.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. What if I didn't? Because I'm not rolling well tonight.
I'm deciding on whether or not I get to roll with advantage.
Oh, that's better. 17.
Yeah, cool. All right, then I'll do a straight roll. It's still a 15. Cool. Ianthe, you see this figure take a step towards you and is looking like they're trying to get eye contact with you.
Yeah, I'll make eye contact.
Okay. Give me a... No, I'll just let you know. This was one of them.
Yeah.
One of them in the Chakur. I believe, if I recall correct, because I don't exactly remember, I believe we'll just say it's the other one. But I think you did get eyes on. So it's the one on the left side, not the one that got tackled.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you see just like eye contact and you see like kind of like just like a look of like, what are you doing here?
I don't want to speak telepathically to them yet. I want to give a look of like, I don't know, just haughty superiority. I'm trying to give off I'm just here checking on things. With wordlessly yet, because it's not my turn.
Okay. Cool. We'll see how that pans out. All right. Other townsfolk. Man, your stealth check was so good. I don't think just have to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Titian, roll me a separate stealth check in the tent. Which, I mean, would be dim light, so yeah, I think you have advantage.
I mean, 16.
Okay. All right. 16. All right. This figure comes walking in pretty loudly and just walks right past you as you are you're just able to just slowly kind of slip under behind a crate. You see the figure just come in, just go, all right, another. I promised my wife I wouldn't. It's one last night market. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. People love shopping at night. They just don't know it yet. And you see him go behind the counter and start to kind of pull things and pick things up. And so now there's someone in here.
Perfect.
And you see this person go over to what looks to be a little tiefling child. These figures stay where they are. This figure moves back here. And you see this one over to the center, and this one come up beside them. Gotta roll to see how annoying this. Okay, that's a nat one. Yeah, you see this one start to join the Leonin Guard to explain specifically how and why you should be questioned and reprimanded. How that goes, we'll see. Actually, I'll roll something now. I'm rolling so bad.
Was that nat 1?
That was a 7, but it was in a weird but that's not good. Ironically, it works against her here, as now the guard is we're not really worrying about where people are looking and what position or whatever, but now the guard is actually kind of talking to her and trying to calm her down and tell her to please go back to where you are. Let me handle this.
Ma'am, please don't tell me how to do my job.
Ma'am, please don't tell me how to do my job. Yeah, it's working in your favor. Incredible. Adim, that's you.
Have I clocked the individual walking towards Anthe and that whole stair thing?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I realize I'm pretty heavily sneaky, even though I'm not a thief, since I rolled a 27. So I don't know that this will matter, but I will look at Ianthe, look at her and go, I need a drink. And I'm going to walk into the tavern.
Okay.
I don't know if I go in there if it'll unblock, but it
will.
There now. So I still can't see it. Is that you have to unlock it for me? Ah, okay. Is there anybody in there? It doesn't look like it, but is there anybody?
Well, give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. So give a couple people here.
It looks like you're copying them from the other map, so they are new people.
They are new people. Yeah, they're
I haven't
not.
seen
Yeah.
before. Okay, I just wanted to. Like, oh my god, they're teleporting! They're all bad. Run!
Adim gets in a bar fight just himself. Cool. And we'll do just a couple more figures here. There. And then someone that is warming themselves by the fire. Not in the fire, but by it. There you go. Cool. Yeah, you see a smattering of people here.
Okay, does any one of them look like there's a bartender? Or is this more like a pull up to the keg, get your own beer?
It does look like it's one of those pull up to the keg. Yes. Yep. Exactly.
Okay. I'll walk in. I'm going to roll my insight to see how many people I can get.
Okay.
But I'll walk in, and then depending on what I roll is what I tell you what I'm going to do.
You got
it. So you said insight divided by 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I rolled a 12, which is an even 4.
Okay. Who do we check out?
So the first person I check out is the person approaching Ianthe as I'm walking by.
Oh, okay.
So that's the first one. And I get 3 more. So what I'm gonna do, I will get them. I'll poke them for you. I think if I so, this one, this one, this one. So the one by the fire and the 2 that would be facing me.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, you give me my answer, and then I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I have 15 more feet of movement.
Cool. Yeah. So coming back here, this one, level 8.
Okay.
No levels in fighter.
Okay.
If that's what you're in fire level.
Yeah, still level, overall level, and fighter level.
Got it. Cool. This figure right here, also level 8.
Interesting.
For some fun, we'll say 2 levels in fighter.
Okay.
And then the 2 people that are facing you, both level 1.
Okay. As I'm approaching the door quietly, I will to everybody. Ianthe, the individual approaching you, is whatever I can. I don't know what I would say. Level 8. Can I say? Is that translate into can I say level 8 or
is you could just say is
okay
possibly dangerous.
Yeah, the person is moderately dangerous, but not a fighter, not a warrior. And then I'll walk into the room, and I'm like, and there's another moderately dangerous person in here. And what I will do? No. I mean, just in the door. So put me back
right here.
No. I look in the door, and when I notice I'm like, stop. I clock them all, and I'm gonna purposely clock the keg.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look disappointed, like I wanted something different.
Okay.
And I will. Oh, that's a pointer. I don't want to do that. I will simply, for my 15 feet, walk there.
Okay.
I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but what can you do? Okay. So
interesting.
That is about my turn.
Okay. Cool.
I am going to stop.
I'd like to add some fun here just on this, and I'm going to say that where you go to is a window.
Okay, in that case, I was going to say I look for windows. In that case, if there's a window right where I am, I'm going to try something, because this is what I was thinking of. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to stop here so there's no window where I am.
Okay.
I'll go on the corner and just stop. And to the outside person, I'm going to lean my back up against the wall and go through one of my pouches. like I'm
Cool.
looking for something.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to see if anyone is, because they saw me turn right and they're not seeing me go by the window. I want to see if anybody is coming out to see what I'm doing.
You got it.
So I'm listening. If they get within 10 feet of me, I want to know it.
Yeah. You. I will tell you, like that, like the round that they will be going next in there. You won't really notice anybody coming out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill here for a moment, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next turn.
Okay.
But I've clocked 2 of them, so that's.
Got it. Sweet. Okay. So. That was a Deem. We now have Ianthe and Grian.
Okay, this person is coming. No. No, Daphne can speak telepathically. I know she can. She's done it before. So I'll talk to this person and say, telepathically, I'm going to cast a message on them. I've come to check on progress. Tell me what part you have completed.
Good answer. I'm gonna say that's so good. I'm not even gonna roll to see what happens. I'm gonna assume. I didn't. No one told us that. She just didn't tell me that you were going to be involved. But I heard that you are. Should we be moving faster than we are right now?
No. Things are moving exactly as they should be. Tell me what you've done.
Well, the charges are set. We are in position. In about 20 minutes, there will be diversions made to get everyone away from here first. We just need to make sure that the guards don't see us coming.
Do you think perhaps you should get people out sooner?
I'm confused. You just told me that
The
things should be
plan
going
could
quite
not
a bit.
move quicker, but perhaps we should move people quicker.
Roll me a persuasion check. You are Daphne's sister. Also, by the way, like you kind of catch that as like they know who you are.
Yeah.
But Daphne is not included whether or not you're involved or involved at all.
Oh, they know who I... Oh, I thought they thought I was Daphne.
No, they know who you are.
Okay, well, that works too. 16?
16?
I've
Okay.
not had phenomenal rolls tonight.
I know this is strange to... She gave us very specific orders. It was either 2. It was never a third. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to need reassurance from her.
I don't think that's necessary. My sister's sent me directly to you to check on things for her.
With all respect, miss, this is bigger, as she says, than all of us.
You've placed the charges behind you?
What?
Well, you're standing in front of it.
We're gonna pause there. Grian, you're up. This will be the last turn. So just a reminder, you did have like this. So these guys kept on going. This one came up and is now looking at you.
At me?
No,
No,
at
Grian.
Grian.
Is the tower solid?
What?
Is the tower solid? Does it have windows? Is it one complete structure?
No windows.
So it's more like a spire, not an actual tower.
Well, I mean, there's windows nowhere you can see.
Okay, nothing external.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement to. I mean, it's also gonna be action too, I guess, because it's gonna be a long distance. I'm gonna move over here to the northeastern part of the screen.
Okay.
And I wanted to check out the houses. Like, do those have windows I can peer in, or are they just solid?
Some of them do, yeah. From that vantage point, go ahead and give me give me an insight check.
Insight's an 18.
When you're walking this way, you had a couple eyes on you. One from here and one from here.
Mm-hmm.
Just let you know before your perception checks on windows from this distance would be, not a lot, but in case there's something else you want to do.
I just want to see if there are people in the houses, or if they're abandoned like the other ones.
You do not see anyone in the houses right now. From this position. And again, you're 5, 10, 15 out.
Okay. Blow shit up. I'm gonna move, because use the last of my movement. 5, 10, 15 to stand here. And kind of like look out at the tower, and I am going to, without looking at our friend here, I'm just gonna say, is everything all set? Things might be moving faster.
Give me a persuasion check. I'm going to tell you the DC is 20.
It's only a 15.
Okay. I can't believe I'm rolling so low. Green, instead of an answer, you see in the like reflection of the window to your right, you see this like flash of light that you're for sure means that the person behind you is pulling out a dagger. As you turn around and are able to keep them from stabbing you.
I'm going to actually, if you'll allow me, I'm gonna pull out. I can't. It's called Swordbreaker. It's the dagger that allows me to just like parry.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll say, I don't think she'd be very happy to know that you just tried that. And I'm gonna lead down and whisper. I've been told I'm fairly noticeable. Because that's what Daphne said about me.
Give you another persuasion check with advantage, sir.
Oh, with advantage. Much better. It's a 23.
Why wouldn't she tell us?
Why wouldn't she tell you what? That things might be moving faster? Because panicked people make mistakes.
All right. Apologies. What do we do next? And with that, we'll end tonight's session. Good job, Brandon. Oh my gosh. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.